You look very relaxed, though. You look like you're the one who took a break.
Thank you, dude. I have been taking a break, couple binge days. I'm not going to lie.
Your binge days usually end in vomit. They start with fast food, and they end with you on your knees. What have you been binging on?
Well, I do. Why is it that you were, I think we were somewhere. I think it was at Ian's wedding, and you looked me in the eyes. By the way, congrats, Ian. That was a great wedding. Up in Cambria, California. It was beautiful.
Editor Ian, after you left, a chick who looked like a bull dyke, but who was allegedly straight, cornered me and tried to get me to go get drunk at a karaoke bar.
That woman was, her traps, Stanny, were double the size of yours, and dude, they were vicious. She looked like she could annihilate Saltine on the couch. Not just, how long does he have living if she's in a room with him and she has to kill him in order to survive? I don't think 5 minutes.
I'd probably kill her.
Yeah, Saltine, we don't need another restraining order here. Come on.
This woman was one of the most jacked people I've ever seen. Anyway, she tried to corner you and blow you?
Well, we can talk about the wedding a little bit. Yeah. I want to hear about your binge days. Is that real?
That was a binge. No, that was real. I was binging there, and at some point, I think we were just in a group, and you kind of made a comment. You looked at everybody, you go, yeah, his appetite is pretty gnarly. And I was just like, well, who says that? Basically...
This is the strategy you were using at the wedding. So whenever Leo wants to do something, he doesn't do it. He tries to make me do it to make himself feel better. So this is Leo. It starts out with, hey, Danny, there are donuts over there. Have a donut, buddy. Have a donut. And it's not about me eating the fucking donut. It's about him. And then it escalates. Then it's like, hey, let's go get a shot of tequila, buddy. Come on.
To touch on the donuts.
But then it becomes like when I was in a relationship, or just hypothetically in the future, I'm sure if I'm in a relationship, it's, come on, hey, these college girls over here, just cheat. But you're the one who wants to fucking hook up.
Just cheat. I'd say more like live your life. You're gonna die one day. Yeah. Live it to the fullest, because But I'll say this: when we're at the wedding, though, you were I wanted to group you in with the donuts, and unfortunately, I was the first adult to go up and get a donut, like in the middle. Like it was before we got the food. I think people probably judged me for doing that, for getting a donut before anything. Like I think Ian wasn't even in the room, and I already had gotten a donut from. It was a little.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit.
I am.
The best parts of the wedding to me were the speech that you helped me come up with.
It was fantastic,
which involved racist crowd work at a wedding.
And basically you got a set in. You could count that as a set.
It was a set.
It was a set.
But then also, Ian has some fat uncle who we were told believes in the most off-the-wall conspiracy theories. Like he's off flat Earth, and he's moved on to I don't know.
He watches this, so he's gonna be watching this. So what's up?
Did I just call him fat too?
Dude,
Ian's got this uncle with a great head of hair and
he's handsome
and a manly physique.
Super smart.
I'm not gonna say anything more than manly.
Very manly.
Yeah. Well, Leo and I. Well, I guess he's gonna know that was a bit weird running because Leo and I heard that he thought the Jews were reorganizing our DNA strands or something. So we just go right up to him. We're like, hey man, some wedding, huh? Yeah, even better because there are no Jews here. And then he's just kind of uncomfortable at first because usually you got to know the handshake before you start talking about the Jews.
That's what it was.
And so he was like, yeah, people's is people's.
No, he was actually very politically correct. Yeah.
But then you were like, but come on, some people are a little more conniving and controlling than others. And he was like, I guess I can't fault you for saying that. And then Leo,
2% Ashkenazi Jew over here. All right, so. But yeah, no, it was honestly a great time. Running bits without having to film them is one of life's great gifts.
Well, you can do a lot more when there's no camera.
Exactly.
Because the camera, this guy, for instance, we can break him out of his Jew-hating shell as long as there's no camera. I can get up and do a speech where I do racist crowd work. This is how it went.
We planted a guy, yeah.
Yeah, Leo, there was a guy at our table who was Filipino, and Leo, just at the beginning, he's like, hey, man, are you Japanese? And the kid's like, nah, I'm Filipino. And Leo's like, well, did you see Oppenheimer this weekend? Wanting to make a fucking atom bomb joke.
Yeah.
And then Leo was just like, hey, Danny, you're speaking. Just ask him if he's Japanese, then make fun of his people for getting nuked. And I was like, all right, fuck it. It's just a wedding speech.
Dude, that's what we did. It was the opening to his wedding speech was a planted guy. We got the guy to agree to say he was Japanese when Danny would go to him. We're like, he's going to ask you if you're Japanese. You say yes.
Yeah, I was like, hey, man. I was like, well, first of all, Ian and Alyssa, you guys look beautiful today. I can't wait to speak about how lovely I think this union is. But first of all, one thing's been really bothering me. Are you Japanese, dude? And he's like, yes. And I went, because Leo cued me to do this. Did you see Oppenheimer this weekend? Nuclear bomb kill Hiroshima.
Dude,
He's Japanese. We nuked their people.
Dude, they loved it.
Well, some people loved it. Some people didn't love it.
The one that killed was the statutory rape joke that you did.
That wasn't even a joke, dude. Ian met his girlfriend when he was 16 and she was 18. She statutorily raped him.
Everyone thought that was the funniest thing of all time.
I brought it up during the speech, dude, because woman on man rape
the other way around. You know what I mean?
Woman on man, dude, is women can do anything. Women, especially women of color. Leo and I were at an open mic today, and an open mic in LA, sometimes they can be passable. Sometimes there's one in North Hollywood where it's dark, it's usually full, there's good energy, people aren't PC pussies. The one we went to today, though, was hosted by a woman who in the past has stopped me mid-set because what I was saying was too offensive. That fucking happened.
Damn.
At a comedy-adjacent venue. Disgusting. She's there, and there's like two other people, and it's noon, and it's broad daylight, and Leo and I are in there. It's a 10-minute mic, and we're just like, it's just a workout, buddy. Just a workout. This sucks. Whatever. Get up there, do our thing. It goes okay. But then this black woman gets up there, and she spends every second of her 10 minutes delivering a transphobic rant.
Guys, I mean, when we say transphobic, she's like, I like when women were women, not these man women bitches, not these man women bitches.
Man, motherfucker, you gonna cut your dick off and put a G-string on? Man, sit your bitch ass down.
Like, you call it what, a bonus? What are they calling it now? A bonus hole? The pussy's a bonus hole now.
If a motherfucker can't get a yeast infection, he ain't no bitch. Just fucking, and Leo and I are dying.
They're dying, dude.
Leo, I'm crying. And we got her Instagram. We're like, hey, you're doing a fucking show with us. You're doing that same rant at one of our fucking shows.
We just want to see if it'll transpire the same way it transpired for us. It's going to be interesting.
Oh, it's going to be hard to catch lightning in a bottle twice, but I think it's going to happen. But the host who stopped me once for like some super lukewarm material about, I don't know, one night stand. I don't even remember what it was. This girl is just, her brainwashed brain is short-circuiting because she's been coached that black woman, good, better than me, top of the pyramid, transphobia, evil, Trump supporters, kill them. So like she doesn't know what, it's like a cold front and a warm front, and the fucking PC bitch is just trembling with confusion.
Yeah, it's funny when you talk about that because Bill Dawes, who was on the pod last week, mentioned that his daughter didn't think the Barbie movie was woke enough. She didn't think that it was feminist enough. She didn't think that anything about it. She said it was just the tip of the iceberg, that they need to do a lot more. She goes to Berkeley, by the way. And I talked to Henny this weekend, and he's telling me like he feels like it's almost like brainwashing at this point. It is. It's brainwashing. They're brainwashing kids.
At Berkeley.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what's going on these days,
it's
dude.
Wild, bro.
Did you see Barbie?
I did.
What was your opinion of it?
I think you got to see it, man. I think it's an interesting. Bill Dawes agreed with me on this, and he brought up this point that was just amazing. They portrayed the world as in the most ridiculous way, in the most sexist way that it's insane that they got away with it. Like, first of all, the Mattel board is all men. It's not. It's like it's half. It's almost 50-50 women, men. But no, the funniest thing about it, or the most insane thing about it, is when she comes to Venice. She makes it to Venice when she comes to the real world. She's in Barbie Land. She comes to the real world. And Venice doesn't have one black crackhead. There are no black people at all. An entire group of white, like, construction guys are like, hey, baby, like it's the 50s. And then, like, a white frat guy just comes up and, like, slaps her in the ass. And then she goes to jail.
Yeah.
It doesn't, none of it, that's the way they portray the world.
That's not the world we see out there. Listen, I haven't seen the movie yet, but I'm just going to say this right now generally. Women, there's a reason employers don't want to hire you. And it's because you bleed. All right? When bitches be bleeding, I'm inspired by the woman we just saw live.
I look at these
when
stats,
chicks are
man.
bleeding, their heads are screwy, they're temperamental, they make poor decisions. Plus, they're wasting a lot of union time going to the bathroom and putting on a maxi pad. Okay? While they're in the bathroom fussing with Tampax, back at my job, for instance, when I worked as a busboy, I was mopping up spills. I was making cappuccinos. I was bussing the table with the temperamental billionaire out there who likes to yell at the help, okay? And I'm sick of it. I'm sick. Fuck Barbie movie, okay? When chicks are going to stop, they have babies too. Maternity leave, Leo?
Yeah.
Maternity leave's a problem.
It cuts into your profit, is all I'm saying. But
What if Austin had a baby and it was just like, hey guys, I can't do the podcast for 9 months. You know what?
he's trained somebody else in this house to do it, so.
Dino?
Nope, it's not Dino.
Who's been trained?
Swolby.
Swolby's learning
can
how to
run-
podcast?
Yeah, he can run the pod. It's pretty classic.
I taught him how to
Also,
do it.
by the way, 45% of the 449 board seats of the Fortune 500 companies, of the Fortune 500, all the top companies, the
Yeah.
S&P 500, 45% of them are women held board seats, by the way, just so you know. So it's not like
About 40% too many.
It's yeah. Nowadays, it's kind of it's just like it's more fair than it's ever been. In
Leo.
fact, you know.
Leo, if you were working at a 50-50 man-woman white-collar office job, how long would you last?
Let me think. I go in week 1. It's the 7th hour of the first day. I am so ready to sext and so horny. And there is just a nice, I don't know, a 3 out of 10 white chick at the front. And she's been looking at me all day. I'm going to the cooler, coming back, put my hair down at some point. I know she's even commented on it. You know what I mean? Oh my God, you have the best hair I've ever seen. Ha ha ha. Do you have a girlfriend? Why aren't you an actor? Ha ha ha.
These seem like your fantasy. Okay, well, it is your fantasy, of course. Continue. I didn't mean to interrupt your fantasy.
It's my fantasy. So I'm at work, right? So there's really a 3 out of 10. Yeah, secretary at the front. I don't know, dude. I'd probably get her Instagram around lunch and send her a dick pic around fucking 4 or 5 p.m.
Jesus.
Saltine, okay, who's the one... After that text you received, which has since gone viral on Instagram,
has gone
you
viral.
can't lecture anybody. You can't Jesus Danny Leo. He just Jesus Danny'd you.
Yeah, he did. Why did you Jesus Danny me, dude? Listen, fucking a chick
it's
fucking
funny.
told me that if I ever call her again, she's gonna fucking get her dad to shoot me in the head and probably get the cops involved.
I just thought it was funny.
Was it Coast Guard and the fucking Army and the Navy and shit? Has a girl ever said that to you?
Listen, you are banned from Santa Barbara for mistreating
from Santa
women.
Barbara.
Okay, Leo is not banned from a city yet.
I ain't banned from the
I
city.
keep
was
bumping.
just
I
there
keep bumping into this chick
with
at
my
her
roommate.
sorority, and it's just like crazy.
It's just like, I don't know, like I was just hanging out with the boys and like, yeah, we were drinking. I was drinking. I was alone. And like the place I wanted to drink, like, it was her front porch. Like, you know.
Yeah, dude, I knew it was a front porch because I threw an air tag in her fucking bag one time. We were hanging out. I fucking threw an air tag. in
Yeah,
her.
it's just like a guy can't throw an air tag and drink on a fucking porch. Like, this is America and shit, dude. Like,
Are we supposed to do whatever we want, dude? I mean, if I throw an air tag, I throw an air tag, man.
and like,
Yeah,
and
for real.
they said like she was like, yeah, he was checking all the windows on the side of the house. I was doing that to keep her safe from like burglars. You
Yeah,
know, like I
exactly.
didn't want. I wanted to make sure nothing was open.
100%.
Fucking.
That's exactly what I did.
And then like I raped her, but that was all. I'm sorry, that was too much. I'm sorry.
That was
Salty.
an accident.
It was really dark in her house, and I
know
was
what
looking
I'm
for a
doing.
nightlight, and I just like.
It was a wet dream. I thought it was a wet dream. I don't even know. I thought it was
I
a
was having a
dream.
lucid dream.
It was a
man.
lucid dream, but I was really high, and then like I don't even know.
Okay, I want to clarify right now that Saltine did not rape anybody. You are, but she told you not to come to Santa Barbara anymore.
No.
It's okay. Dude.
I may have changed some details, you know, but no, she didn't say not to go to Santa Barbara in particular. She just
Should we look up his name, like in with the court,
we're
and see if he has a
chilling.
restraining order?
bro, if anyone like you know, I've talked to chicks, like girls that I fuck since that clip or whatever, and yeah, they're like, yeah, I've tried to file restraining orders. It's hard. You have to have hard evidence, and there's no fucking evidence of me being a threat whatsoever. Actually, if a court or a judge, a police officer were to see anything that she showed,
Yeah.
let's say text, they'd just be like, you're fucking like being a bitch actually to him. He's just nice as hell. Like he's actually respected everything that you've asked him, you know?
Well,
so yeah.
What about the 2 messages we left? Because I did say that you were a sex offender on one of them.
Insulting Leo, yeah, technically he did it, but like, I mean, he sensed that's what you wanted, so I'm blaming you.
What?
Yeah.
I think it's kind of your fault that Leo left those messages.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's definitely your fault, man.
Nah, I would say definitely not
You
my
brought it
fault.
on under your own.
Yeah.
It's kind of your fault completely. If
It
you
was
really
your
think about
phone
it.
that called him.
Like, I mean,
Totally
phone,
didn't
dude.
get pressure.
Oh,
I mean, like Pontius Pilate didn't kill Jesus, but Pontius Pilate watched Jews kill Jesus. You sort of watched us not kill Jesus, but say horrible things to your ex, dude. That's on you, bro. That's on you.
I mean, y'all promised that you wouldn't say anything horrible. So,
What?
we can't control ourselves. We're
I got
entertainers.
You know who
pressured
we
into doing
are.
it. I got lured.
We're
by
jokesters.
Leo
Buddy,
lured
it's like
me
if
into
like
doing that
you know,
shit,
let's
man.
say you had a 19-year-old girlfriend and I had like a mansion in the hills. And an infinity
Oh,
pool.
yeah, right.
And you were in town and you didn't have anywhere to go and you
Right.
left her at my place, right? My mansion.
Why would I do that if I had nowhere to go?
You had nowhere to
why would I
go.
leave her at
Well,
your place and then just not be there
You
myself?
contact me. I'm on FaceTime.
So I'm like,
You're both
I have
on
nowhere
FaceTime.
to go. She's just coming from Santa Barbara, you know, for no reason. You know, like, why would I have her come to Santa Barbara if I had nowhere for her to stay? You know, like plus,
I lost
she
you
visited
so bad,
me.
dude.
I didn't
so
know what he
lost.
said. I didn't know what he said there
What
either.
just happened?
She lives in Santa
Repeat. Make
Barbara.
your point. Make
She
your
lives in
point.
Santa Barbara, bro. Why would she be out here staying with you, man?
I was just gonna make like a comparison and tell you like if you just left me with your 19-year-old girlfriend and like you know like for a couple hours.
But
and
why
I
would I
banged
do
her,
that? That's fucking
And I banged her.
retarded.
It's not my fault, bro.
would
You
never
It's
feel
not
me
his
on
fault.
that, right?
It's not his fault.
Yeah,
If I
but
have
would-
sex with your chick,
but
is
I'm
it my
smart-
fault? If
See,
I
but
have sex with your chick, answer the question.
Yeah, it's your fault.
What do you
bro.
mean?
No,
Why?
it's not.
What the fuck?
Because it's
Bro,
it's
my
your
friend's girl could
responsibility.
stay at
Yeah.
my friend's girl could stay at my place. I'm not gonna fuck her
What?
because I have
What?
more self control than
No,
that.
dude.
I'm not fucking like. I'm
Wait,
not just thinking
what?
about sex constantly, bro. I have more things to think about.
Wait a
Yeah, but you
second,
should be
dude.
able
Like,
to
what the
control
fuck?
your girls. So like,
Tripping,
if
homie.
she's having sex
Why would I
with
leave
Leo,
her with
that's
you
on
anyways?
you.
You know how
It is on
retarded
you,
that
man.
sounds, homie. I would never do that.
You know,
That's fucking retarded.
Here's what I think, and my dad is a judge, and he agrees with it.
I would never do that.
If a girl gets raped, I think her father should go to jail.
Nah. If a girl gets raped, the guy who raped her should go. to
No,
jail,
see,
bro.
that's backwards.
No.
That's an old school way of thinking. dude.
Yeah.
Is this a 60s?
You got to go to
dude?
the root of the problem. I like the way Danny's like thinking, you know.
The root.
Because her father shouldn't have let her be in that position that she could have been raped.
Her father,
Yeah, but,
he
like,
probably should have
every
bought
woman-
her less revealing clothing at Old Navy.
Every woman
Tube
goes on their own
tops,
at some point, right?
G-strings
Hey, I mean,
on a 19-year-old girl?
it's
Come
not
on,
his
dude.
fault
Why
if
isn't
she's
she
being
wearing a
influenced
burqa?
by
What
other
happened to
things.
old-fashioned values?
Why isn't she wearing a burqa?
Or at least a long sleeve sweater and sweatpants. I don't know.
I mean, some people would agree with that, but I'd say nah, hell nah. Like because it's-
Saltines, you're a feminist.
hell no. The fuck?
Then what are you?
I'm
Wait,
just
wait, wait.
logical.
Saltine, listen,
I'm
it's very
logical.
easy. If
I'm base,
if
but
a
I'm
woman gets
logical
raped,
too. Like
if a woman gets raped, whose fault is it?
it's the person who fucking raped her.
Wait.
And
What?
not to say the accused person because that's just the accused person. The person that is found with hard evidence to have raped the girl.
Dude, you're crazy.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm not following. That's
Yeah,
not-
I don't-
Wait.
Yeah.
Make your case. Like, why is a rapist ever guilty?
Yeah, I mean, because they raped a fucking woman, which rapists actually get killed in fucking jail. So you know, like fuck a rapist.
Wait,
bro.
what are you
Like,
talking
what
about?
the
People,
fuck?
that's like their favorite thing to do in jail is rape. They
No,
rape each other
bro,
all the time in
rapists,
jail.
Like, bro,
just like
people
a-
who rape children and women, they get fucking killed in jail. Bro.
Well, I mean,
like what the fuck?
raping
They
children-
only rape guys in jail because they have to. They're so fucking horny.
so you're defending jail rape.
I mean, yeah,
Listen
like
to you,
equating-
dude.
This is
Yeah, but
crazy.
That's different, bro. And that's
probably
not
one of
good
those
either.
people that think that
That's
those
not
black
good
kids
either,
that
but
are-
those guys are already fucking animals. The guys that are fucking raping guys in jail. Like, if you have to rape a guy in jail just to fucking get off, then you're insane, bro. Just jack off, you know. At that
Oh
point.
wow!
Like,
You should
think
be
about
accountable. You
memories,
should go to
bro.
the
Like,
jails and speak to them and
yeah,
let them know.
bro.
That is one of the
Like,
greatest
Of course,
points.
they're
Did you hear
horrible
that?
people for raping
Yeah.
another man,
Did you
like
hear
a
that?
fucking small
Yeah,
white man or
this is
something.
good.
You know, like, but
Saltine, what do you think about right now putting out a little PSA on your Instagram?
Yeah.
That says, if you're in the mood to rape, don't. Jack off.
Yeah.
What do you think about sharing that?
That's got to be on a shirt, man. That
Yeah.
should be your entire your
bro, but
whole
jail-
persona
jail-
should
you're
be
a
about this.
fucking Idiot. Like, dude, you can get commissary or what? Not commissary. What the fuck's it
Conjugal
called?
visits.
Conjugal. Yeah, commissary is fucking way different.
I think Saltine actually thinks he's spitting
conjugal-
like a really
I know he
No,
does,
but
profound
yeah,
point.
I know he
right?
does. He does. He 100%
Why would they
does.
rape anyone though? That is actually
Dude,
dumb.
you 100% believe that.
So no, it's a great idea.
Conjugal
well, yeah.
visits, bro.
Saltine,
Like, if you ain't got no
listen,
bitch, bro, then
How
yeah,
has nobody
Stop
thought of this?
interrupting.
How has nobody thought of this?
I don't know. Let's
know, right? Yeah.
time out, Sultan. Let's go over the slogan one more time. It is.
Yeah.
It's a simple.
It's got to rhyme.
It's as simple as it gets.
It's got to. Does it have to rhyme, or should we just go with what I said?
I think it's true to who he is as a person.
Okay. How about if you feel like committing rape, count to 3 and jack off instead.
Yeah, it deserves to be on a shirt.
Why don't you post it to Instagram right now? A little video.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Come on,
doing
Saltine.
that.
Saltine.
Yeah, I'm not getting pressured into
a good
doing some other
message, bro.
bullshit
What do you
again.
mean?
And
What
then
do you mean? What are you talking
it's gonna
about?
be my fault, right? You
There's
know,
been no
it's gonna be my fault.
You think your
Oh,
chick's
shit.
gonna see that and think like, what an idiot or something?
bro.
You think your chick's gonna watch it and
Not
think like,
even that.
wow,
Like,
what
the chicks
he's
that I'm
retarded.
fucking right now and everyone else.
Plural chicks.
You're
that
not having
fucking?
sex with more than
Yeah.
one woman, dude.
Who are
Stop.
you having sex with
I
right
mean,
now, Saltine?
I'm having sex with one right now, and I got another one lined up to fuck soon.
So you're having sex
Okay.
with one chick.
Yeah.
We
but-
don't even know that. I mean, we can confirm.
other chick
that.
wants
I don't know if we can confirm that. Wait, who is this chick that you're having sex with?
A chick.
Okay, where'd you meet her?
I think it was like Hinge or something.
Okay.
Oh my
Very
God.
important question.
Wow.
Very important
Oh, hey,
question.
very
you
important
think
question.
it was like Hinge, huh?
I motherfucker, I asked her, yeah, because I know you're gonna say like Hinge is like made for relationships, motherfucker.
What?
I asked
I'm not
her.
gonna say that. I was gonna say I don't believe you at all.
Oh no, yeah, I got banned off Hinge, but I'm pretty sure it was Hinge or Bumble. I just don't
Okay,
really
yeah, you're
remember.
pretty sure you,
You
met
got
her on
banned.
Hinge
You're
or
getting
Bumble.
in a lot of hot water with ladies recently. Why'd you get
Yeah.
banned off Hinge now?
Dude, I have no idea. Maybe because I have like weed on my profile and shit. I have no
I
idea.
doubt that
you
was it.
picked one. Do you want to get pussy? You're like, I gotta fucking
Yeah, dude.
show him I got weed.
I got chicks hit me up.
Oh, my
last
God.
night. I told Dino that
He was
I had
wearing a
chick-
bucket hat, holding a doobie, and
Man,
holding
I
a
had a
lava
chick last
lamp.
night.
Stop interrupting. Stop interrupting.
I interrupted him, to be
no,
fair.
but that's okay.
I interrupted
we
him.
can interrupt him.
it's a one-way
Not
street.
interrupt us.
All right, motherfucker.
But yeah, you realize, Saltine, though, that I really do want to hear. So we're going to get into Saltine's love life here. I am fascinated, though, what his approach is to his dating profile. Because one can really catch marlin out of their fishing boat's class.
Yeah.
I didn't want to.
I liked it.
Thank you.
That was your extra roommate.
You can go out with a fucking what's the little boat they call? What do they call little boats with engines? Skiff. I was thinking dinghy is what I was thinking.
dinghy, yeah.
You can roll in a fucking 1,000-pound tuna on a dinghy if your dating profile is optimized.
Correct.
You're right, Leo. My ex-roommate, Noah, was the king of optimizing his strengths on his dating profile. He was always very successful. He was always pulling in too large a fish for his fishing craft. Saltine, you getting banned from the profile for prominently displaying marijuana in one of your photos sounds like a misstep.
It sounds like you
I didn't
needed.
know it was against their guidelines.
Yeah, but why would you have marijuana as a way to get
Well-
pussy? Why would you think marijuana in picture form on your profile would lead to pussy? Why?
There have been studies too that show that even if girls smoke weed, when or even if they smoke cigarettes, if they find out that you smoke, it's unattractive.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
actually, I mean, that's basic chicks, right? You know, you want to
No.
fuck with the cool chicks, right? So I got the cool chicks hit me up, the baddies, you know that.
Yeah.
The cool chicks
that-
meaning girls who don't mind fucking a guy who sleeps on a couch.
Nah,
I was going to ask you where you've been
Well,
having sex with
we're
this
asking
chick.
him a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Look, continue that thought, Saltine. I interrupted. I'm
To
sorry.
answer your question, Leo, I've been having sex at her place in a very, very fucking nice apartment with a very sick view in downtown, you know, right by me. And yeah, it's been very nice.
I think it's
great
a,
sex.
I think it's
But-
a junkie with a corner tent in Skid Row.
No. It's a very nice place.
Yeah, I'm sure,
can
I'm sure.
She has a movie.
It's historic
theater.
downtown sector. It's
No, she
great.
has a movie theater in her building. It's lit. But
Saltine, you realize though that Leo has a point that, and Austin has a point too, that even if girls smoke on occasion, women are the thing they're looking for most in a mate is effectiveness. Effectiveness in life, the ability to be resilient, to make money, to stay in shape. Anything that will indicate this man sticking around and being a good father somewhere down the road. You wearing some 1960s hippie shades, given the peace sign with a blunt in your mouth, does not indicate that you're going to be a good father.
It was actually really sick photo.
I bet.
By some blue ass water.
And you had-
and I was looking actually very sick in it. And
What were you doing? What was the pose? Show us the pose right now.
Just like, you know, I was just like,
Can you get the
by
action
some
cam on?
blue ass water, and I was just like chilling with a fire fit, and I was just, you know, like you know, and I was looking like a G, and I had a couple where I'm just like you know, like this, and I look fire, you know, like,
Oh, yeah.
not gonna lie, like bro,
Was that the caption?
I feel myself with that those photos are fire.
I
Like,
admire your confidence in
hey,
a weird
and I
way.
get compliments all the time, like.
I admire your confidence in a weird way, but at some point you're going to have to humble yourself a little bit and realize
Hey, I'm
there's
not-
some work to be done.
I like a
Saltine.
certain type of chick, you know, a chick that likes to smoke, and I mean,
A chick that likes blue ass water.
and blue ass water and blue ass eyes like mine.
Is it
Fire
possible
fits.
that are like around 25, you're just going to impregnate one of these chicks and then your life is just going to be
Maybe.
fucked?
You know, I'm not even sure if I'm fertile. You know, I've yet to check. So,
Saltine, what is your policy toward condoms? And if you don't wear a condom, how much digging do you
Dude,
do to find out
they-
if the girl's on birth control?
They suck. Actually, I love
Not a good answer.
IUD. I use them if necessary. So if she doesn't have IUD, not nutting in her. And
So you
dude,
pull
I
out.
fucking-
So you wear no condom and pull out if she doesn't have an IUD.
No, she doesn't have an IUD. I wear a condom. But it depends. Like if the chick really, and she's down, like, and I know she's been tested and stuff, then I will also I won't use a fucking condom. But most of the time I'll use a condom if she doesn't have IUD or birth control.
Could have said that a
just
little
to be
faster,
safe.
huh? Could have said that a little
Yeah,
faster.
but I was just gonna get to
Could've said
dude
that a little faster.
yesterday.
Could have said that a
Hey,
little faster.
Leo, ask me if I
Sorry.
wear a condom when I have sex.
Do you wear a
Yesterday-
condom when you have sex?
Well, I'm a Pisces, so when I go to the grocery store,
Yeah.
I know that the best deals are in the middle of the aisle because, like, they try to get you to go all the way to the back for milk.
Damn.
I
So
look
when
for
my
the birth
dad used to play, football
Why are you talking
at
about
Iowa
dad,
State,
man? Fuck.
sometimes I like to make
Yeah?
sure the girl's on birth control.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, exactly.
There we
Yeah.
go, dude.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Fuck.
Leo, do you wear condoms when you have sex with girls?
70% of the time.
There you are. See, Leo, direct and to the point.
Yep.
Hey, whatever,
Percent, give you
man.
some math. I added some math to it.
Hey.
Leo, what is your criteria for not wearing a condom?
If they're really beautiful.
You know, there's something to that. There's something
Yeah.
to that because
Yeah.
if you accidentally knock up a smoking hot chick, being tied to her for the rest of your life,
Not that bad.
Not that bad. Your parents are going to be juiced for you. Your buddies, at least, are going to be like, well, that kind of sucks, but hey,
But
nice.
she's hot.
And also, the kid is man or woman going to spread your seed on into the horizon of time.
Yeah. A good-looking person does. There is something to the good-looking privilege in life. I mean, it is. You can have life kind of on easy mode. I think Tim Dillon had a pod where he was mentioning that hot and stupid is one of the greatest combinations you could be. He thinks it's the greatest combination you could be.
think it's the
Not
worst.
hot and smart, because then you're still a liability. You're still providing. You're still kind of ruining things for people. But hot and stupid. He says all you have to do is find some wealthy people, and they'll just give you money.
To fuck them.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's not the greatest life, but it's an honest living.
Is it? Prostitution?
As a
Gay prostitution?
Okay, well, gay prostitution.
Is that
one
honest?
Thing, you know what I mean? No, I mean, you know, if you're a gay man and prostituting yourself, I feel like that's just a Wednesday. It seems like it's going on like all the time in West Hollywood. But if you're a man that's straight and you really got to bite the bullet, you know what I mean, to do something gay, I think, no, that kills you on the inside and you end up being really sad and depressed.
Saltine. It's always going to be an option for you, though, so don't be too turned off.
You have that look, the twink look. You have it, dude.
Saltine,
Dude, fuck beautiful, smart woman.
Saltine, I have to
Alright?
make you do this,
I mean, a dumb woman. I love a beautiful, smart woman. Fuck
Oh, God. Take your shirt off right now. I'm sorry. Take your shirt off. I'll
Take
give
your
you
shirt off,
I'll give you
Saltine.
$40.
Shut the fuck
You're
up.
broke.
You're
Do
not
it.
gonna pressure
You're
me into doing
broke.
shit.
You're
I'm not
broke.
gonna
Do it. Come
I
on.
ain't
You
gonna
know how
do it.
long you got to work at your warehouse to
I
make
ain't no
$40,
monkey,
bro?
man.
You know how long you got to work at that fucked up warehouse?
Hey, motherfucker, you want to buy some weed from me?
See,
or what?
you say going to college would really not be a problem, but if you had a college degree, you can get a sales job where you would be working way less
had
hard
sales jobs
and make
before.
way more. But a
I
good
made a
sales
lot.
job,
A good
you
sales
get those
job at
fucked
an
up
office.
door-to-door sales
No.
jobs,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I
You
had
get
one
like
at an
selling
office.
Hoovers door to
I had
door,
one at an
bro.
office before.
What? Okay, what was it at the office? What'd you do?
I mean, so first I did start door to door, and then I worked my way up
yes.
to working at the office.
It was a door-to-door sales job.
No,
it was.
but I became
and it was all
a team
commission.
leader. No.
Oh, you were a team leader.
Yeah,
You,
so I worked at the office.
were you asking for signatures on the street? It was that sales job. Pretty much.
Sometimes if I was in an area where I was networking and somebody was actually talking about needing a job, then I'd be like, all right, yo,
Oh, you
you
were a
want to work
pyramid
for
scheme.
me? You know, but yeah, so I would get commission on my team. You know,
It was a pyramid
and-
scheme.
Yeah, it was kind of like a
Yeah,
It was. It was definitely. You literally just
Kinda.
described a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, but
You were
look, I was making
involved
good money,
heavily.
right? I was making good money in fucking high school.
You're selling
buddy.
knives, right?
What were you selling? Knives, bro? Was it the
Nah,
Cutco, bro? Was
Nah,
it
dude,
Cutco?
it was-
Financial services.
It was
let me guess.
it was fiber, like internet. You know,
It was internet.
yeah, fiber, like AT&T fiber.
Saltine, how long did you last at this pyramid scheme?
Like a year. I quit myself. I would have lasted longer, but
Did they pay you ever? Or?
Yeah, they paid me a lot.
Why'd you quit yourself, as you put it?
Just I felt like I had better things to do. Plain and simple.
Were you right?
Yeah.
That's true. He went on to the bright future of getting his car repossessed
While he was
Santa
in it.
Barbara.
No.
While he was in it. My favorite detail of that story is the fact that he was sleeping. Oh, sorry. Oh, kind of like that. Oh, what's going on, dude?
Yeah,
you know, he
we'll
got
watch-
out of the car and the guy was just
we'll
like,
watch the
the
story.
it was. What was the race of the guy that was doing
Mexican.
it?
He was totally Mexican.
Dude. He looked over you and he was like. You're small, man. You're kind of too small to do anything about it, bro. Like if he was thinking his thoughts, it would have been like, "Hey, bro, like you were inside, dog, but you're like 110 pounds, dog. So I didn't think like you could do anything, dog. So I just said, fucking fire it up, dude. I'm sorry, bro."
Right. Yeah.
Saltine, the fucking holy shit, dude. That guy, I like how the guy snuck in too and like backed up really fast. But Saltine, you know we love you. We know you're forever. You know you're forever a legend after that Fish God video. We're gonna keep shooting main channel videos. I gotta know though. Did you really meet and fuck a chick off Hinge?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna need a little proof. Like, give us some
Proof.
text exchange. That a little
Not
text
proving
exchange.
shit, man.
What?
Saltine, can you
All right, well,
pull out your phone? Let's see what you text her.
Man,
Yeah.
maybe I'll show you something.
Yeah, yeah, I'll see what you text.
Let's see what we got.
This is some.
We won't text anything. Just send.
No,
give
no,
it to
I
us.
ain't gonna
We
let
would-
y'all hold my phone.
No.
bro.
What?
Come on, dude. We wouldn't text anything,
Dude, no.
We
bro.
don't,
I
dude.
don't
We're
trust-
strictly like
I don't
okay.
trust you guys at all.
Austin, let's ask
Fuck
Austin.
you
Let me
guys.
like you trust Austin.
Nah, bro.
Austin, when
No, dude.
do we ever do a non like audible kind of comedy thing where it's like texting? Like that doesn't make sense because it's
No.
not out loud.
You
right?
gotta master your medium, Saltine.
I don't think you guys have ever used somebody's phone for bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank
know?
you.
And
Yeah, totally.
and listen, Leo and I mean, we're a couple down home Christian men.
That's right.
You can trust us, man. That last thing with Leo, that was your fault. We already told you.
Y'all can't put this on here. Nah, I'm gonna just show y'all right here. These
You okay, so you're covering that's fine. So this you're just showing us random that could be to Jacob Couch, bro.
That's to a guy.
That literally could be to a guy, dude. Come on, man.
Hey, get a little closer.
Yeah, get a little closer so we can
Saltine.
see.
Saltine, stand on the carpet.
Expose the chick's shit.
Don't
bro.
expose the chick. We're
Just-
not gonna expose it. That's definitely we're
Saltine,
definitely gonna
just
do that.
stand on the carpet and scroll so we can see that it's a
Exactly.
girl.
Yeah, exactly. That's all
No,
we
because
need.
then I have to scroll on her profile, bro.
But you just face it away from the camera.
Don't. We're not gonna say her Instagram handle.
All right, bro. Here, I'll show you. Let's see. This is my most recent.
Hopefully, we'll be pleasant.
And then you got to hold it out so we can see it.
I want to be pleasantly surprised. And I do, Saltine, I'll tell you what. I think there's a lot of pussy in your future. I can say that.
Wait, let me see that. Wait, I didn't see it.
Dude, you didn't see it. We couldn't see anything, bro.
One more time. Wait, no, Saltine, one more time.
Be on camera either.
No, he can't see.
Dude, why would we do that? You think we're just going to put a girl's shit on blast? Like, that's how you get in trouble, bro. We didn't use the girl's name that we were, like, you know, what I said that. Danny, take a look. Yes.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Saltine, why'd you look so...
fucking fiend.
I tried to go for the phone.
Dude, you had to do it.
Damn, bro.
Saltine, what? Did you
I'm
didn't
too
expect
fast,
that?
dude. You couldn't hit it. Damn, crazy.
My whole desk got shoved back like 4 inches.
Yeah, that was
He almost
interesting.
knocked over his entire.
Everything's still working.
podcast.
I should have gone for the phone first.
Saltine, we're gonna have to make you sign a contract, and in that contract is gonna be the day he can just steal your phone at any
it's
time of the
not-
day or
it's not
night,
a
and if he
thing.
takes it, it's his.
Nah.
What if
hell
it said
nah.
that in the contract? Though, would you do it? If you got insurance on the phone,
I
then you
mean,
could just get a
maybe.
new phone and back it up.
Maybe.
You couldn't get into your phone unless you had the
I'll just
password.
have a ghost phone, you know.
Yeah, there we go. You have like 50-year ghost phones.
Dude, you are already shady enough. Don't get a ghost phone. Saltine, where do you take a girl you meet online who looks like
A lot
that?
of cool places, man.
What'd she look like, Danny?
I was
yesterday-
really just thinking about the double egg.
Damn it.
Yesterday before we fucked, we chilled over.
Why do you have to put it like that?
And I don't like the way you just said fucked, dude. Like dude, and
I
after
fucked, dude.
yesterday after we
Because I
fucked.
fucked. That's why.
Stop, Saltine.
So, before we had sexual intercourse, what I did was I took her to the Walt Disney Music Hall, like garden area, and we smoked up.
I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Did you walk
nice
there? How'd
view.
you get there?
Walked there because we both live right by it.
Oh, that's dope. All
I
right.
respect it.
And chilled there. It was very zen, peaceful, quiet. You know, we had a good convo. Part of that convo was like, actually, I don't even want to.
About what middle school she goes
Tell us about the
Nah,
Tell us about the
nah.
combo. Which middle school she goes.
just something about like how she like
Andrew Carnegie
how she
Jr.?
went to like a
Hi.
mental hospital and shit, and I was like, oh damn, how was that?
Oh, that's a-
and I was asking
perfect.
her questions. I was like, oh, did people have sex there and stuff? And like, you know, she was like,
Charming.
Time out.
no, that was
You're-
later on in the convo.
Danny,
I only said that because I'm on this
Danny,
podcast.
would you ever time out?
But I did
Saltine,
ask-
time out. I just can't get over the fact that this man just openly shared this information
Hey, no-
about the first date, but with a chick that he likes, dude.
No, I don't
That
wanna
She
date
went
her.
to a mental hospital, and then he made the.
I don't want to date her, bro. I'm just want to.
Does anybody fuck in the mental hospital?
Because you're like asses
no,
are
she told
exposed
me
to the
to fuck.
gowns, right? Like you guys, like you ever get bent over in there, baby?
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
No, because she told me the way I got into that convo was she was saying, yeah, my roommate at that place was actually crazy, and she would whisper saying that she wanted to kill me, and she told a bunch of people that she was gonna murder me. And
Wow.
I was like, oh, she was creepy. I was like, did she ever like try to make any like sexual advances on you? And she was like, nah,
This is even worse.
nothing that weird.
This is worse than I thought.
And then I was like, oh damn, like, did anyone there like ever have sex? And she was like, yeah, I saw it happen. You know, like people were definitely sneaking around. And I was like,
Did
oh,
anybody
that's pretty
there
cool.
ever have sex?
Yo, Danny,
Yeah, no, I
it's
asked her.
just-
I asked her first. Like,
Saltine
if-
only has about
if,
6 or
if
7
the
questions in his head
doctors-
that even ask. You know what I mean?
I asked if the
he only has
doctors had
6
sex.
things to pull from, and sex was
Nah,
one
that
of
was
them.
this was so later in the convo.
Why-
Like, we had talked about a lot of
You-
deeper
you could-
stuff.
you could ask her-
meaningful. She was telling me about.
What was the
her-
meaningful stuff you asked her about?
I don't want to get into that.
Come on, get into it,
Because I'm
Salt.
on a comedy podcast and that's
No.
depressing.
You're going. Hey, listen.
It's depressing as fuck.
Listen, the beautiful, the sweet, the deep is funny. Everything is comedy.
Yeah,
so
right.
we need to hear. I'm sorry. We need to hear one thing that you thought was meaningful in the conversation
Yeah,
between
yeah.
you and this chick.
Right,
so
right,
tell
right.
us.
Other than
I don't really want to expose, man.
No. Expose what?
come on.
What do you mean?
You exposed that she had a mental health debacle enough to go to a mental hospital,
And then
Yeah,
you
man.
fucked her.
yeah, and then you fucked her, and then you were making jokes about this woman that wanted to murder her, and you were like, "Did she ever try to rape you?" Basically, that's what you asked.
No,
because
bro,
you were like, "She
because-
makes sexual advances." So
Because she,
this is already too
she
deep,
kinda
buddy.
hinted towards like the fact that she was like weird in other ways, you know. So that's why I said that. This
Okay.
is way later in the.
Give us the
convo.
meaningful stuff, the deep stuff.
Just talking about like the fact that like some people do need to go to mental hospitals, and the fact that it's like really sad because I know somebody that see, like I shouldn't even say this, because I can't, bro, because this goes into my personal life.
So somebody
I was
went to
like-
a mental hospital.
Somebody
that you
killed
know?
themselves that you know.
Was it a suicide?
No. Just like I know. I think that it's definitely important. Some people have mental problems that need to be handled enough. But look, she told me about like the convos that she would have, just talking about like her feelings and stuff. And I told her like,
Okay.
oh, that's
All right,
great.
this is
Like,
I don't like how it's
Again,
protected.
stop. We need to either
Leo,
figure out a way for you
Leo,
to talk faster.
Leo,
or
ask me about what happened in the conversation.
So
Dude, if I'm gonna
no,
be
time out.
meaningful, like-
Stop talking. So, Saltine, what? Tell us about the meaningful part of the conversation you had with this chick.
So my grandpa was an Oldsmobile mechanic.
Why are we starting with your grandpa, man? This is
That's as much as we know. Can we see it one more time, Saltine?
Saltine,
What?
you could have said that. You literally are telling me the meaningful conversation was like, it's fucking crazy that people have to go to mental hospitals.
I was saying that like I don't think that it's like necessarily a bad thing that you had to go. Like we were getting into that type of convo. I was saying like, you know, I think that it's
Oh, he's
good
doing it
that you
again.
went
He's
through
doing it
that
again,
and
dude.
you were able to, you know, get through what you needed to get through, and now you're good.
All
I'm
right,
glad-
Saltine. So
you know, I'm
the-
glad it helped her. I told her all that.
The too
I'm
long
glad
didn't
it helped
listen
her.
version of the segment of the podcast is Saltine's fucking a crazy girl.
Yeah.
Nah, man, a lot of girls.
When did she get out? Like
You
how
know,
long ago was this?
Yeah, when was she in the mental hospital? When did
She-
they have to strap
she's-
that
she's-
fucking
she's
bitch
been a
up?
couple times.
No, Saltine, listen to
It's
me. I'm going
very
to ask you a
common.
question and then I want you to respond. Look at me in the
common.
eyes.
No, dude.
When did they last strap this bitch up
She never got strapped.
in a fucking straitjacket and take her to the
fucking
loony
know.
bin?
She said like a year ago. dude.
Saltine,
Okay.
Saltine, let me ask a question now.
Yeah.
When was the last time they gave this twat electroshock therapy to cure her mental illness?
I don't think they did that. She's like a really smart chick, actually. She just went to like you know, like a Adobe like creator.
Okay,
event
when's the
type
last
thing.
time?
Wait.
yeah, stop.
Wait,
I
she went to
couldn't-
an Adobe what?
Nah, like there's not.
She
for
went to a
creator-
free Adobe Premiere Pro editing class?
She did.
No,
dude.
no, like
At Best Buy.
She like it's a part of like her college like thing.
She goes
it's
to a
like
trade
art
school? Trade school?
So yeah, like
right.
they get to like showcase their stuff.
Okay.
And she just went there. Like she's like does graphic design, codes, and stuff like that. And yeah, so she's a smart chick.
I'm not going to knock it, dude. That's awesome. That's
I mean,
awesome.
and she realizes like the problem she has, which
Sure.
I was saying like I'm glad that you realize that, you know, like a lot of people
Yeah.
don't fucking know.
You're doing it
and they're
again.
crazy.
You're doing it again,
Does she
dude.
like do bright lights, make her have seizures?
Nah,
I couldn't even say it. Seizures. Saltine, well,
I can't get into the nitty gritty of the convo because
you already told us you fucked a girl and that she was an
Yeah, a lot of
inmate.
girls
You said she
nowadays-
went to an
a lot of
insane
girls
asylum and that
nowadays-
you had sex
a lot
with
of
her
girls
and you
nowadays
made
have
fucked
mental
up jokes
problems.
about the insane asylum.
Dude,
You've told us everything.
My generation, like this younger generation, a lot of the girls in our generation have mental problems, and a lot of them have gone to fucking mental hospitals. You guys may not know.
Think they have mental problems.
Yeah, some of them think as well, and they still go to a
Yeah.
mental hospital
They
thinking
think
that they
they-
need
I had
to
to
go.
drop
You know-
a girl off in a
No.
mental hospital once.
Yeah,
You guys
she-
probably
Every girl
don't-
I've met in LA is like, yeah, I went to the insane mental hospital.
Yeah, so
and you know why they all go, Austin?
Because they're stupid.
No, it's they want the same wage as a man. They're crazy, you know. I guess.
yeah, so-
Yeah.
They're getting the same wages as a man. They're getting
I'm joking.
really solid wages. No, yeah.
I just wanted to be sexist, Danny, from the start of this podcast.
Sexist Danny.
No, yeah.
Saltine, listen. It sounds like this girl's a winner. I
Nah,
think that you
I'm
should
not
try
trying to
to.
date
I think you
this
should
woman.
be in a relationship with her.
Bro, I'm not trying to date this woman.
She's a keeper,
Saltine,
dude.
I will do
No,
you
no.
one better. I think you should stop buying condoms and let little Saltine
I'm all right.
be free.
Because what do you? I mean, if you don't have a mother, like, what does a mother that's just out of her mind do? It creates unbelievable athletes.
Yeah.
Unbelievable performers. Unbelievable humans.
It's Leo. It's sort of like, you know, it's like you can invest in Procter and Gamble, or you can invest in Colgate toothpaste, or you can invest in fucking ApeCoin or Shiba Inu.
Right.
It's risky, but there's a
Shit
chance
coins.
that this psycho bitch might produce the most gifted child on the planet.
And it's a good chance. There's a good chance. You take the, listen, she's probably a really special human. It sounds like you guys had an unbelievable conversation. It just went back and forth.
No,
you know?
I can't tell you the details because it was meaningful.
No,
and
it sounds really meaningful. We're telling you to take the next step and maybe impregnate this woman, or
I don't
you know,
wanna-
it would change your life.
Nah, man.
You need a kid in your life.
Yeah.
I don't
you do.
need to date
You
this
need a
woman.
child in your life. It'll mature him, right, Danny?
Yeah, Saltine.
I've had
right
a-
now, you're too
dude,
focused on
I've raised a
Saltine.
kid already,
Stop
bro.
interrupting.
You're too focused on
I've already
Saltine.
raised 2 kids.
That's questionable,
Listen.
but you're focused too much on Saltine right now. I mean, you're fucking going out and hanging around blue water and smoking doobies. you are vandalizing public property with spray paint.
Thank you, dude. Thank you. Honestly, if I knew it, I should contact your family and tell them what you're doing, head to toe. Tell them
you're a-
everything you're doing.
You're
really?
a vandal.
Oh, really?
You're
Yeah.
having sex with women.
You think I would care?
You
What-
go
what
to
would it-
insane asylums to pick up women.
Yes.
You have
Yeah, yeah.
sex with them without a condom on.
Not true.
You know, Saltine, when you have sex with a girl who's still in a straitjacket, it's considered bondage and it's not consensual.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Listen, you've gone on podcasts and showed your penis and shit, dude.
Yeah.
Your parents should know this.
Saltine, and you made Leo call your ex and get her to file a restraining order. Vina!
Facts.
Oh, shit.
Why not?
Vina, Vina,
Vina,
Vina. Good to
Vina.
see you, man. Good to see you. Vina and his sexy Asian girlfriend who blew him
Yes.
in our old studio 2 studios ago.
One of my favorite pods, honestly. He is our favorite fan from Finland and a YouTuber himself.
Yes, once was.
We had a
Now
classic pod. You know what I reminded Danny of that was so funny was the fact that you were in the Finnish military.
Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, remember that one time your regiment had to go out into the woods and play Duck, Duck, Goose? They are battle hardened.
Dude, absolutely. Vina, what is going on in Finland? You know what I mean? Because it's just a world away. I mean, it's just. Do you guys have homeless people?
Actually, no. We were just talking with the Uber driver. There's no homeless people at all. Socialist country. We got that in check.
Yeah.
So
But they're military, though. I mean, that is great.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
Leo, also, they're military. I think it's a shining example of what our military could be.
Yeah, you know, the formations without any weapons, the kind of large scale, kind of giving out of certificates of accomplishment to
Yeah.
I mean,
basically
just
everyone.
force people to go to the army.
Is it,
you have to.
is it true that you're a Medal of Honor recipient
It is true.
for putting
You
a
are.
goat back in its pasture?
It is true. Yeah.
This is a brave soldier right here. And if you guys don't remember, Vina he told us you were in the military, right, Vina?
Yeah,
he was in the Finnish
it was
military,
a legendary
bro.
pod, by
Was
the
it-
way.
was
Yeah, it was a
true,
legendary pod.
No, it was so funny.
Was it
Oh,
true
my
that you were in the Navy and you were stationed on a canoe?
God. She knows? Yeah.
The Finnish military is not to be trifled with.
No,
they're
man.
fierce.
No, they're fierce. You
Very
guys,
diverse too.
you
Oh,
guys,
very diverse. Yeah.
yeah. Apparently, the nation says you guys, the military in Finland, it says that they have a nuclear weapon, but no one knows anybody who sold it to them, and no one's ever seen it. So it's kind of like, you know, do you guys really have one? You
Yeah,
know
It's
what I
gotta be
mean?
the Russians,
It's,
though.
you know,
That's it, right?
Leo, I actually heard some intel about the nuclear weapon they have in Finland.
Yeah.
It's actually just some Pop Rocks in a Coca-Cola bottle. And you just shake it up. And dude,
It could go off.
It
you
could
know what I
go
mean? Yeah,
off,
it
dude.
could go off.
yeah, Vina,
I mean,
he actually was on a Zoom call with an ambassador for Russia, and he was like, if you invade, and he started shaking the bottle, dude. It's crazy deterrence. Crazy. Is it true your buddy got a Purple Heart for scraping his knee on a hike?
Yeah. True, too. Yeah.
Wow,
yeah,
wow,
yeah,
wow.
yeah,
Did it
yeah.
even break the skin? I heard it was just. It almost didn't break the skin, but he's
Scratch.
deserved it. Yeah, it was
Scratch.
just a
Yeah,
minor
yeah.
scratch.
The medic had to apply Bactine for 10 minutes. This was a serious injury.
Oh.
All right.
Do you remember when I called you?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He called
It was
me.
completely sober.
He called. Yeah.
Sober.
Oh God, they were hammered. But Danny, let me tell you, if we went to Finland, boy, would we have a summer house to stay in. But
Oh, yeah.
also, the most. Okay, a lot of you guys out there do this fun game where you tell me you found your local Fanjerry, right?
Is that a common thing?
It's a common thing. A lot of guys
really?
say they found they have a Fanjerry. But wait,
Which, if you were ever one of those guys who was the local fan, Jerry, we're very sorry.
yeah. But
Is that ever good?
no, it's never good. And I'm going to tell you. I'm going to
always
describe.
good.
I'm going to
What are you
describe.
talking
I'm going to
I
describe.
love fan Jerry, but
Yeah.
I'm going to
love
describe the Lionel Messi of Fanjerrys. I'm going to describe the Lionel Messi of Fanjerrys. It was the Finnish Fanjerry that they
no.
and I'm going to describe the kid the best I can, and you can just go from there. He was basically. He had a big belly, right? And he had a very goofy kind of grin on his face. And he had a very little facial hair because a Fanjerry can't have a lot of facial
No.
hair. And he was basically mentally challenged.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
you know, did he have an illegitimate child in Sweden? That'd be more like Jerry.
That's true.
I mean, who knows?
Who knows?
I mean, like,
The kid was
we can't
classic,
confirm
though.
or deny, so.
It was just a kid that Danny, like in the deep forests of Finland. We would have a lot of fun with this.
Oh,
kid.
a lot of fun. Yeah, it's not even. Fan Jerry sort of has his shit together now. He's got.
of course
he's
he
got a
does.
good-looking girlfriend. He makes a lot of money.
He knows I'm messing with him.
But
Yeah, he
like,
does.
but people like Fan Jerry made his bones like fucking eating shit and getting fucked with in our videos.
Yep.
So what people think of when they think of Fan Jerry isn't good.
No.
That was the point I was trying to make. I didn't mean any
You were
insult to Fan
correct.
Jerry.
No. That's.
Vinus,
But he has a nice summer house, though. Is that your parents?
It's my friend's parents' house, and it's
Nice.
crazy big. It's not
Yeah.
even bigger right now.
have you banged her in it?
Actually, she hasn't been there. She wants to go there, but yeah.
I bet she does.
Danny, when you see little Vina over there, a beautiful little Finnish boy with this lovely Asian girl,
Yeah.
are you jealous? Are there the pangs of jealousy hitting you?
You know, I think Vina's got it all right. You know, he's a corporal in an army that only assigns Nerf guns.
General.
And, you know, everything's paid for.
Yeah.
He just shows up on our podcast once a year and gets hammered, and he fucks a hot Asian chick, you know?
Dude, life is good. You guys are really funny. Are you drinking today like last time?
No, she.
So no bathroom
Trauma?
blowjob this time. Yeah.
No bathroom fun.
No,
It's okay.
I mean,
It's
like,
okay.
who knows? But yeah.
Who knows? Yeah,
Yeah. But do you remember what we did in the call?
The call, remind me.
Some things were shown. Like, I don't want to go. Like, what things were shown?
His
but
penis?
Was there a penis? Shit,
might be
I was a
multiple.
little drunk too, so I don't remember. But
Multiple.
yeah, there were penises. And
Oh
there were,
yeah. It was. I think it was you, Austin, and someone else there. And-
Hey, I wasn't showing no
Swolby, yeah.
penis. I don't know what you're.
Austin was showing his penis on this call. I do
Austin,
remember
you
that.
showed your penis?
He did. I remember the call now. It was Austin was
Austin,
like,
you were showing your dick?
dude, he just whipped that thing out.
The Finnish Fan Jerry had to see it.
Dude,
man.
he had to see it. He had to do what he had to do. He had to do what he had to do.
All right, I'm not hating on it.
Yeah. But he's such a funny guy. I want him to come to the pod one day. And
Yes,
I
it would
think
be
all-
amazing.
Yeah, I think he uttered 2 words. He was so drunk.
Right.
And like, obviously, it's our second language.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
he
yeah.
said like, "Hi, Liu."
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
was so funny to us. But yeah,
Yeah,
you said that he's gonna be a star or something like
Oh,
that.
he is going to be a
And
star.
we obviously remember.
Yeah.
Saltine, we have, Vina, we have Saltine over here. And Saltine, I think he's high enough right now to understand Finnish.
Yeah.
So would you mind speaking a little Finnish to him?
Yeah, hit him with a good, hard Finnish sentence.
Mitä äijä, mitä kuuluu?
How are you doing today?
Ihan hyvin, ei mitään.
Finnish sounds like
Am
African
I supposed to be
almost.
translating?
It sounds like
Hold
an
on.
African
It's
language.
different. Wow.
I'm right.
What language is it related to? What language is it
South
related
African?
to?
I mean, pretty much like no language at all. It's like
not Russian, not German.
Literally no. Like it's
Really?
like Hungarian or some shit. Like
wow.
it's very weird. Very
It sounds weird. It doesn't sound like
bet-
any kind of words I'm used to hearing from
like I
anybody.
bet like Uber drivers always like what the fuck are
I'm pretty
these guys
sure,
talking
I live
about?
here in LA my whole life, and I think you're the only guy from Finland I've ever met in my life. I'm not even kidding.
There's only like 11 people that live there.
How,
so-
yeah, what is the population
This
of
is like
Finland?
1/10
Imagine
of
the
population.
percentage
And they're all
of
very
white.
decorated soldiers.
What is the
Yeah.
population of Finland?
5 million. So
Wow.
So
Not a
that's
lot.
just a basically LA County. That's LA County. Maybe even LA City. LA City might be. LA City, I think it's 3 million. Never mind. Vina, are you? This is a question that nobody's going to give a shit about. Are you a fan of Arto Sari?
so sorry.
Famous Finnish skater.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
All
but
right, let's move on.
Yeah,
He's
that-
probably the best thing your nation's ever produced, except for that blowjob
Who's he?
in the bathroom. He was Skater of the Year 2000 or 2001, I believe. Prestigious honor from Thrasher
Oh,
magazine.
okay.
He was a very gnarly Finn on a skateboard.
Was that thing about the nuclear bomb true? They say that Finland has a nuke.
No, I'm
Yeah, no, it is.
I was thinking
damn
also,
it, yeah.
like-
It is, dude.
Sure.
I mean, those Pop Rocks and that Coca-Cola, chemically, it's very dangerous. I mean, it could level like
Yeah,
2
see-
square inches.
See, what is an atom bomb? But really, it's a chain of events. See, it starts with one atom, and then it just kind of keeps going. So that's kind of what the Pop Rocks
Yeah.
and the Coke bottle. They don't really know what's going to happen if it explodes, and it could be just as powerful as a
Nice.
nuke.
You guys are crazy. Is it? I'm out of military Finnish jokes. So Saltine, what do you think about this? Because you talk a big game about getting pussy, and here Vina is sitting there. He's wearing Nike shower shoes
Yep.
with ankle socks. just chilling, just a happy young white boy with a beautiful Asian bride. What do you have to say about this?
Congrats, dude. Yeah, bro. Fuck yeah.
Saltine, I noticed this, and I didn't want to say anything, that you were checking his girl out when she walked in.
I also noticed that.
Not
yeah,
true.
Yeah, no, yeah, I also
But-
noticed that.
Saltine,
If he likes it, I'll fist bump him.
It's kind of weird
But
that he
it's
brought
not
her. I
true.
mean, when I mentioned that you were going to be on the pod, he's a big fan of Leo and Danny's show, Saltine. So he actually
Obviously.
mentioned.
I know.
He
I
mentioned
was-
the
I
girl,
was-
bro. He mentioned
I
the
didn't even
girl
mean
and
to come on here.
Yeah, Saltine
and
showed
said-
up uninvited as soon as he heard your girlfriend was going to
Dude,
be here.
Oh,
thank
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Now we're saying the
Yeah.
truth, bro. Like we found out. He found out you were going to be on the
Yeah,
pod, bro.
facts,
And fucking.
bro. Like I've been a fan of your girl since I was like 15.
no, but
dude.
Saltine, honestly,
appreciate
dude,
that.
Yeah.
honestly, dude, I know you're being facetious right now, but when she first walked around the couch, I saw where your peepers were
Oh,
trained in on.
shit.
It's gross, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's gross. We can't just have a
Yeah.
bunch of buffoons hanging around the
Yeah.
studio, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also I mean, the weird kind of tongue thing you did with the finger to
Oh,
Dino,
yeah.
like
With Dino?
you know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah,
No,
yeah.
the weird like kind of move. You were like,
Yeah,
hey,
we'll see that for sure later. On
like
a,
what
on a
was?
clip
Come on, bro.
somewhere.
Yeah, did you? Yeah, you see that?
bet.
That's what he did. Watch this. He
I
went-
bet we'll see a clip of me doing that. Yeah.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
Saltine just looked over to Dino and he goes,
I think I
Now we'll see
I think
a
I
clip
caught
of
that.
you doing it.
And then
now.
also when he heard Vina's chick was coming, like
Yeah.
I told he asked me in the hallway, super out of breath and sweaty. It was fucking weird. He was like
Yeah.
he's like hey Danny,
dude, don't tell him.
well, first of all, he was like, "Do you hear they're like
Dude, don't tell
deforesting the
him.
rainforest down in the Amazon?
Right.
Because everything with saltines
it
fucking."
starts with something else.
And
right?
I was like, "No, I didn't hear about that." And he's like, "Did you know John Deere is like almost bankrupt?" And then he's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, that guy Vina's girlfriend's coming."
yeah,
Yeah.
dude, yeah. What is that? What does
Yeah.
that even mean?
Yeah, I
dude?
don't know because I've
can
never
only-
even seen that.
It
in
means
my
eat
life.
ass, Leo.
That's what it
I
is.
got
Yeah.
I got two fists pressed together and I
It's
put my
the-
tongue through
it's
it.
the S
I would
hole.
love one.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you,
good.
sir.
So
Wow.
Saltine, give me that. I refuse.
actually
to-
gave me a
That's
drink.
a good cider, bro. Give it to me, dude.
No, give it to me, dude. Fuck off.
You don't deserve it.
I do deserve it.
What's up?
He's
No, go-
impressed
someone go get
by
him, Tino.
what I told you guys. That's why he gave me the drink.
We have a mosh pit of a pod today because there was a couple parties that could only be here today and then they'd have to go. So we have this other kid, Solomon,
Really?
not
Oh, yeah, that's-
Jackson,
Oh, yeah, man.
coming. So we're gonna
So, Saltine, the only way you can keep your spot on the couch right now is if you show us this girl's Instagram one more time.
yeah. Otherwise, Jackson's gonna boot you.
You're gonna tackle me.
No, he's not.
what?
Again, like you
No,
did
he's not.
earlier.
Come on, dude. I'm 33. My knees are already aching
You're gonna try
from
your
that takedown.
judo jujitsu
No,
shit
no,
on me,
no,
bro.
dude.
That really hurt what I just did.
Yeah,
I
dude.
wouldn't do it again.
You might.
Dude,
No.
Saltine, you need to do something about the fact that like you can get sexually assaulted by a lot of men out in the world.
Really?
You're 117 pounds. You know what I mean? Like you can get overtaken way too
Damn.
quickly.
Yeah.
Do you have bear mace?
Too bad I got street smart, man. So
Yeah, you got to keep that
I
pin
got
in
the
your
street
ass.
smarts.
You
so.
got caught spray painting.
You were robbed by a woman.
Yeah,
you were
because
robbed by a woman on
wanna know-
Hollywood Boulevard.
You want to know? You want to, dude?
Remember
yeah,
that?
and I learned from that. You know how old I was? That was like 5 years ago.
he claims that she was a
Yeah.
giant trans woman.
You
Danny,
learn
but
from
still,
your
like-
mistakes, man. That's what happens.
But like,
bro.
isn't like the point of having street smarts so you don't get busted by the rent a cop when you're tagging
well,
up a
now
building?
I have the street smarts. I didn't used to have.
Oh,
all
that's
this-
you
all
gained
the
it from
street
that.
smart.
well,
Jackson, what's up, dude? Oh, he brought some fucking friend. Oh
good guy.
my god.
He's met this guy too.
What's up, dude? Oh my! Look at these guys.
Let's Saltine. Let's put the boys on the couch. What's up, guys?
Like maybe here, yeah.
So Jackson comes in here and he's got AirPods in when he makes his entrance. Okay, are you Donald Cerrone walking out to the octagon?
That's what he
you gotta
he
have.
wants
You gotta
to
have
be.
your Slayer in your ears. Get hyped up.
Wayne.
What were you listening to on your AirPods right there? So you have a buddy. I don't take any offense. You drag your jack off buddy in here, and you're listening to music during the entire walk up, tuning him out. You need cooling, baby. I'm not fooling. I'm gonna take you. Wait, what'd you say? No, dude, just fuck off. I'm getting back to schooling. What were you listening to?
Oh yeah.
Let me see what I was listening to. Little Bruce Springsteen.
Oh, nice.
So you just-
18-year-old, not bad.
You just weren't talking to this guy. You're just listening to music.
We both listen to music, just vibing.
You guys share the mic, by the way, back and forth. Sorry.
That is really today's generation in a nutshell. Just two kids hanging out without even interacting with each other.
No communication whatsoever.
in their
Just
own universe.
existing in the same space, but that's it.
You fucks. Now, Jackson, I do worry about you because we meet you at shows and you're always very eager to tell us about your exploits. You're sneaking into a music festival, you're trying to use a fake ID in Vegas.
You go to ASU, right?
Yeah.
You're
Both
trying to
of you?
get pussy here, trying to get pussy there.
Right.
And I'm worried that you're living too fast and you're not just letting yourself be a kid.
I agree with that. Is that the Jewish kind of mindset, though? Is it just because you're Jewish that you're growing up so fast?
Jackson, you can take the mic full
Yeah,
on
yeah.
right now.
It's not a Jewish thing. It just kind of happened. I was just kind of in that position where I started going to more parties and this stuff kind of started happening, and I was just going with it.
Fina, are you comfortable being seated this close to a Jew?
I don't. No problem.
We're not sure about the finish and what they like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, who
you,
knows?
you guys seem like you could be Nazi sympathizers.
Well, you know.
Yeah, it
well,
would
no
be
one
fun.
thought.
I go that far, buddy.
It's funny.
Whoa.
Yeah, we should see what percentage of the Ukrainian helmets have the Nazi insignia right
We
now.
should.
It's
we
pretty
should.
wild, dude.
And Ukrainians are basically Finns. How is there a lot of is there a lot of Nazism in Finland?
No.
A little bit.
The videos he showed me,
No.
he showed me some of his videos, like doing like
Well, I
man on
guess-
the street stuff. Dude, everybody looked really nice, just kind of drunk. Everybody was like drunk.
Well, yeah. I mean, the Nazis were white if you had blue eyes, or nice if you had.
Oh,
blue
nice
eyes.
if you had blue.
Yeah,
eyes.
just blonde
They
hair,
were
blue
white. I
eyes,
mean, they
that's
were
all you
white.
really
If
need.
you had brown eyes, they were still white, but
Yeah.
they might be a little suspicious.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
need the blue eyes to be very pure, you know?
Whenever he was in the military, he was part of the Finnish Azov Battalion.
The Finnish what?
The Azov Battalion. It's just like the Ukrainian Nazi army.
Austin would know the exact regiment
Of
that
course,
has
I
the
didn't know.
Nazi.
That's ironic because I'm
Surprised you don't
Ukrainian.
know.
You're Ukrainian?
I'm fucking-
Ukrainian,
I didn't
yeah.
know. I didn't know that.
It is, yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. It's funny that the media doesn't make it a bigger deal, but what do you, I mean, you know.
Yeah, I saw an article that said, okay, so there was a picture of just like a bunch of guys fucking doing the Heil and fucking with 88s tattooed on them, like swastikas. And the title of the article in the New York Times or wherever was, I'm concerned that people might use images like this as anti-Ukrainian propaganda or something. Like, it wasn't like these guys are Nazis.
Right.
I think Tim Dillon talked about
Tim
it.
Dillon
Didn't he? And I
had a
went and
rant
found
about
it. Yeah.
He had the his wasn't the same one that title, but it was like they called the Nazi issue thorny.
Yeah.
thorny Nazi issue in Ukraine right now. Like,
Yeah,
what the
And
fuck?
they're worried about the optics and not the fact that these guys are Nazis.
It's just crazy, man.
So, I mean, in the Finnish military, Vina, I imagine that you guys try to appropriate some of the finer elements of the Blitzkrieg.
What?
Like, so the Blitzkrieg goes planes, then tanks, then infantry. So I think here's how it goes. I think you guys, you throw paper airplanes, then you ride in on your Schwinns, and then like the one fat guy comes jogging up in the rear.
Like that.
I think that's the Finnish Blitzkrieg, dude. That's lightning warfare.
Leo.
Cheers, man.
That's a lightning warfare.
How you go? So the boys, dude. ASU, my friend over here, I like this kid because he's ever positive. He comes to the shows and he only wants to talk about some pussy he smashed or the fact that life is great, dude. Those are the two things this kid brings to the table.
And sometimes it's a little overzealous. I remember one time, Jackson,
it
where
is.
where me or Leo were talking to a girl, and you boxed the girl out like you were Shaquille O'Neal, just to tell us that you got pussy the other night.
Yeah, you're like, hey, excuse me for a second. Hey, guys, so
big was I that
I
night?
fucked a bitch last night, dude. It was great.
Absolutely, like she could hear everything you were saying.
I probably could have done it if I had it. I don't even think I could.
Thank
If I
you.
did
I
wanted to hear that.
Idiot.
I'll tell you a story afterward.
Okay.
But no, it's true. And you know the funny thing is, like, I respond like I'm one of the boys every time. So it's those girls are gonna know the truth about me as soon as they see me talking to you because I'm like, fuck you, got some pussy, my man. Hell yeah, dude. That's
So,
okay.
Jackson, at ASU,
Oh God.
I can't say this with total certainty, but I suspect that even Saltine could get laid.
Can anybody get laid?
Anybody can get laid at ASU.
it depends.
ASU is number one
depends.
pussy school in America.
They
You're
said
right and you're wrong.
They said UCSB was because
think
of the
UCSB.
woke chicks, bro. The liberal
UCSB for
they
sure.
Dude, King Croc should move and be homeless in Goleta, dude, and just walk around Playa Vista.
Yeah.
and just
Oh yeah, UCSB is
dude,
way more than
if he
ASU.
wants to, be,
Absolutely.
dude, yeah, UCSB dude is the number one, and we
See,
you know.
he's just making excuses because he's not getting laid.
No. Like, it depends on the type of person. It's definitely if you're in a frat, you're guaranteed pussy. Which
Why
is
aren't you in a
true.
frat?
I am one.
He's in a
A
frat.
pie though.
They still, and if you're in a frat, it doesn't matter which one you'll get pussy.
Yeah, I mean you guys.
well, within reason, one of the mainstream ones, you'll be fine. But APOD's like a mainstream one over there. It's pretty.
So
he's in the Jewish fraternity.
well,
There's some. You'd be surprised. I'll show you the sweethearts, man.
What's the
they're
name
hot.
of your fraternity that you're part of?
Alpha Epsilon Pi.
It's they have the highest GPA across the nation. Vina, I know it's hard for you to deal with this. Sitting
No
next
worries,
to a
no
real
worries.
life Jew.
I'm learning. I'm learning.
I know you want to.
That's actually sick new.
Vina's like, can I use the oven downstairs on this?
Yes.
Yeah.
The answer
Stone oven?
is
No
the answer is
electric?
not right now because Dina burned a pizza down there, so we got to clean it out first.
Oh fuck. Okay.
You,
Yes.
you,
Yes.
dude, renounce your Judaism and join Sigma Alpha Epsilon. Give yourself a fighting chance.
I low-key probably could. I mean, I still get enough, so I'm fine.
Are you-
How much do you get? Sorry,
go ahead.
I'm
Go ahead.
cross-examining this guy. I'm
no,
sorry.
this is good. I like
Yeah.
this. I mean,
It
you
depends.
guys.
I
I
just
wasn't
have,
in
like,
a frat,
few people
so
and like on a roster. I just kind of go with.
Wait, what? You have a roster?
Yeah, like three girls over there.
Leo, he's telling us he has a stable.
Well,
he
Danny,
used the word
two or
stable.
three.
times
Two or
have
three.
changed, Danny. Times have changed. Like anybody can have a stable now. It's not just the
It
alpha.
depends. It
I'm just kidding.
definitely takes the pressure off because it's not. I don't want to be like, oh shit, I want to get laid, but I have to just go out for like 3 hours just to find another one. Where I can just literally text the girl within 5 minutes. They'll be at my house.
I mean, college is like that, Danny. I mean, he has it's a numbers game, and every college is like 70% chicks. It's like he's surrounded by girls his age. One of them is gonna be wet at the right opportune time for him to fucking hit her up. She's gonna be flicking her bin. She's like, and then she's gonna think Lizzo, Beyonce, Rihanna, like fuck a bunch of dudes because you're the boss bitch.
Yeah.
And then they go, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking ride this Jewish penis. For 35 seconds, call it a day, dude.
I can do better than that, Leo.
I bet you can. Dude.
So
I can do way better than
I
that.
bet you can.
Let's quiz him right now, Leo, because you raise a good point. It is easier than ever to have sex.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know for sure that he's not fibbing, though. Jackson,
Yes.
what does the roof of a vagina feel like?
By my penis or by
Finger.
Ian's finger?
Finger, obviously.
It's kind of wet. Kind of warm.
Okay.
All right, Steve Carell.
hard
Is
question.
it like grabbing a bag of sand?
Yeah, no. Is there like a little, maybe like a ridge?
I mean the clit.
That's not
No,
the clip.
inside.
Oh, inside.
The
Inside.
ceiling.
Is there a ridge?
I mean, I'm not looking at it. I'm just feeling and doing my thing. So I'm just in the moment.
Is
but-
there some texture when you hit this? Is it smooth?
What's
Or
the
is it-
texture?
Yeah, there's kind of like there is kind of a ridge. When you kind of like put it in. It's kind of like you kind of go like this, and it's like a comfortable feeling. I think.
That is the least specific account of a woman's vagina I've ever heard.
I'm worried right now.
It's like
So it's comfortable, huh?
Yeah, it's definitely comfortable. It
Okay,
fits very well.
So
yeah?
you wish you could just like have a vagina sheath to rest your fingers in.
yes, absolutely.
What is the texture? We're getting back to that.
The texture. I mean,
This kid's a fucking virgin.
no, I'm trying to get the top of my head here, but honestly, it's been a little
Is
bit
the
of a
whole?
drought.
Is the oh
A
wow?
little bit. Like it's been like a few weeks.
Comes
Listen,
out.
all right. Listen.
What an admission of guilt. We should be lawyers.
Look, the thing is about I did take a little bit of a break.
From getting pussy?
Yeah, at least.
Too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
I mean,
Yeah,
I wouldn't say it's too much.
I was
It
getting
just-
so many chicks.
it's just-
dude.
I remember.
just-
Do you remember the time?
it
just
just
to
got
make it a fair
boring.
fight.
Time out,
It
Danny.
just got
You remember-
boring.
Oh, no, 2019 summer when I first met you. You were
went
getting
to-
way too much pussy. Dude.
I mean, yeah,
Remember that?
I had to take a break.
Yeah, I had to take a break,
I had to
dude.
wipe my brow, look myself in the mirror, and be
Right.
like, "Dude, you're getting too much cunt."
Right.
And
Your dick
It was
was
affecting. It was affecting.
It wasn't
your
that I
life.
was getting too much. It was just I just didn't like how I was getting it.
How are you? Oh, yeah, because
It's just random. I don't.
ideally
see
the
them
girl would be
again.
conscious.
You know the best.
Yeah,
You know,
I
it's
mean-
funny. I have to say this on the pod. I don't think I've ever said this on the pod.
Yeah,
but
I just did my own grave here.
my liberal acting teacher told me the other we were having a beer like a month ago, and between sips he looked me in the eyes and he goes, Never met an old guy who wished he got less pussy. Now, you guys remember that.
This is the problem,
Such a
Leo.
Leo quote.
And I
know, it's a
remember
Leo
no, but
quote,
that's
dude.
that's
I
their
know.
quote though.
Vina, it's the ultimate Leo quote.
It really is.
It's
It
the
really,
ultimate
truly
Leo
is who I am.
And Vina, it gets worse because when we were at the wedding, these two,
The Adam 22 one.
not that
no,
one. We
not
were
that
at our editor Ian's wedding.
Oh,
These
okay.
two washed-up musician dudes were
Yep.
there. They were in their late 60s, I think. They both had colossal beard bellies, and they looked Leo in the eye and said, "Hey, my man, you're never gonna be better looking than you are right now. So go out there and fuck whatever will let you fuck it." And I just went, "You bastard!" Because here's the deal with
So
Leo.
many people tell me these things. It's
'Cause here's the-
strange. I don't know what it is.
Leo, like, if it's been, say, 6 weeks since somebody's told him that the meaning of life is vagina, he'll be calling me at like 6 a.m. and I'm like, "Oh, dude, I'm still sleeping." He's like, "Hey, I'm going to go do Running Canyon. I wanted to, do a hike." And I'm like, "Nah, man, call me back in like 3 hours." He'll be writing material for stand-up. His diet will be clean. And then some jack-off, some fucking wannabe Siddhartha will come and tell him that the path to enlightenment is between a woman's legs.
Yep.
And then it's over.
It is true. It's true.
That's true.
I don't know what it is, but it must be true. That's what this all goes back to. And I guess that's why the young men like you guys, I mean, who do you really guys have to look up to? Finish fucking
Military.
Vina. Who do you look up to as a male figure,
Well, Oh, dude, they're like the guy's a war hero, right?
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I
You're-
look up to myself, I guess.
Yeah, I guess when
guess.
you're so decorated, I mean, I can't, I can't judge.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say to you because it's like I don't give you enough credit for who you are. I apologize.
Leo.
I apologize.
He got the Order of Finland first class because he got a daddy long leg spider out of the corner of his bathroom and he put it outside.
Oh my God! Wow, that is
That's the man I want to be.
Yeah.
Exactly. You would have killed it and probably fucked it too, you rapist. Yeah. I'm sorry.
The truth is,
Couldn't
though,
even
like,
say it. I'm a fucking jack off.
who the kids looking up to? Is that why there's gravitation? Yeah, like people like guys like Andrew Tate and shit, who's kind of just like saying
Jordan
the
Peterson.
truth.
Jordan
Jordan Peterson
Peterson
does say, but it's more
That
like
one.
family unit type. He's more about like meet a woman, get married. I mean, he does say,
Yeah, well, that's
get
true.
jacked.
That's
He does
true.
say get jacked and get pussy, though. He does say that. So.
I think somebody has gone. I think somebody might have hijacked Jordan Peterson's Twitter feed though lately. Have you seen it?
It's odd, yeah.
What's
do you
going
think-
on in there?
He goes hard, dude. He's like
misogyny?
Bud Light will like issue an apology about Dylan Mulvaney, and he'll be like, "This is a typical apology from fascist tyrants like yourselves. Dylan Mulvaney should be skewered and burned alive for misleading the youth." And just he goes hard on there, dude.
He really hates anyone who's in a position of power with like a lot of followers, or like, that's what he considers like important or whatever. But like, if you have a lot of followers and you're trans and you're kind of advocating for that, dude, Jordan Peterson is like really hates you right
Yeah,
now.
Elliot Page.
Dude, he
Ellen
was-
Page, Elliot Page.
He went a little
goes
hard on her,
in,
too,
dude.
Yeah, he was like tearing up in an interview, like mentioning how if one girl wants to transition to a man because of Ellen Page, like that's one too much. Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
Yeah, one too many. Yeah, exactly.
That's what he's saying, man.
Ryan Long and his buddy Jeremiah, they have a funny sketch on their channel about Jordan Peterson being a bouncer. And the guy Jeremiah does an incredible impression. It's just Jordan Peterson calling every girl fat. It's fucking awesome. We should watch a second of it. It's fucking really funny. This guy's Jordan Peterson is amazing. It's dope. Pull it up. Yeah, just Ryan Long. We'll get to it when you got it. So, Jackson, what do you think about this Asian girl on the end of the couch?
Oh my God.
Not gonna lie,
Yeah.
not really my type.
What is wrong with you?
I kind of have a thing. Like, I'm not really much of an Asian person.
His parents only let him date Jews. Like,
No, I mean you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Hey,
You're
so
not
the
wrong,
Jew,
but-
what is your favorite Jewish girl then? Because I've dated all the different kinds of Jews. Being from LA, growing up in the Valley, dog, I've dated the very slutty, not very religious Jewish girl who, at the end of the day, has to marry a Jewish guy, but she'll have sex with a couple uncircumcised penises. Then I was the love of my life, Mimi. She was a Orthodox Jewish woman who was half Colombian, half Israeli. Beautiful. And then there was then I've dated like like a girl like in the industry behind the scenes. Always, it's almost never an actress. She's always behind the scenes, and like just might have a lot of money, and she was older than me. So I've dated all three of those kinds.
How to
What
be
is
a Latin lover? That's
yeah, that's right, baby. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's the Israeli kind of Jewish girls, and there's like the girls from LA, and then there's like that are like third or fourth generation LA. Like, what is your Jewish girl?
Honestly, I do love Israeli girls. But also
very beautiful, though.
underrated is Persian Jewish girls.
Persian Jewish
I love
girls are-
Persian Jews.
Well,
Are you Persian?
No, I'm not. Everyone thinks I'm Persian.
Dude, you're shut out. They won't fuck you then. They might fuck you, but they'll never date you. That's a very.
Danny got jerked
Persian
off by a
Jews?
Persian Jew in college. I know for a fact.
Oh, I did. Yeah,
you
you're right.
got jerked off by a Persian Jew.
Yeah,
I
I
just
know.
say I'm Persian just to get in with the Persian Jews, and it hasn't failed me.
You're a liar.
that.
Well, let's see what Jordan Peterson has to say here, real quick.
It works.
All right, first
This guy
shift. So
performed on
we're
the
gonna,
Thursday show, by the way.
keep dudes without chicks to a minimum. Keep the talent a little high.
Hey, I think you ladies are looking for the barn down the road. We don't need you doing the structural damage to our dance floor, fat pigs.
Okay, that was probably a little harder than I would have played it.
Not hot.
All right, I'm just saying, and that's your first day.
Oh, look at these two. If it is an earthquake and typhoon coming out of retirement to fight a tag team match, not in a million years are these two land mammals getting inside this club. I want people who make their beds, not break their bed into 1,000 pieces when they sit on them.
All right, listen, bro, we
I'm
got
not your bro, man, and you should worry less about me and worry more about getting that hippopotamus back to her exhibit. Fatso.
I'm gonna tell you right now, this isn't gonna work that great if you just turn down every single girl trying to get into this
You
bar.
friends,
Oh,
you
so
can
I
pause it,
should've let-
Austin.
He's spot on.
That's a good fucking segment, though.
Dude.
He's very spot on though with the impression.
So an
With the high
impression.
pitch.
Just tell me if you agree. And a good impression has to be a little bit of a cartoony version of the person, right? Not exactly spot on, but just a slightly more heightened version of themselves.
Yeah, I mean the shit they say. I don't know. I'm no fucking. Obviously, I'm no master of impressions, but I feel like it's just as long as what they're saying. Yeah, what they're saying has to be cartoony.
Yeah.
I feel like the voice and the pattern of speech can be very accurate, but obviously you have to take their essence and turn it to a 12. Like Jordan Peterson, not every sentence out of his mouth is about fat chicks, though that'd be amazing.
My favorite impressions is Jamie Foxx does some good ones.
He's really good as Trump.
His Trump's so good. But he did Bill Clinton back in the day, like in his old stand-up in like the 90s, like mid 90s. He did like, of course, a Bill Clinton impression of him like trying to get pussy.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
pretty funny.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like my Ben Shapiro trying to get pussy is always the best
funny,
Ben
yeah.
Shapiro.
Let's hear it.
Like let's-
hear it.
Jackson Goldman. The problem with you being an ASU and being an AE Pi is that AE Pi is not giving you maximum exposure to eligible females. If you go to a party at say Lambda Chi or say Beta Theta Pi, there will be women literally passed out on the floor whose skirts are going to be high enough for you to swoop in and to 1, 2, 3 pump real quick and to inseminate and then be gone before anybody's any the wiser. Okay, this is a valid strategy when it comes to Darwin.
Fuck.
Darwin is all about spreading your seed. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're around to father the child. Right now, you need to get your number up so you can quit being such an embarrassment to men everywhere. Okay, you need to get more pussy.
That was good.
This is Ben Shapiro.
That's very.
I'm
spot on.
convinced.
That was a very good impression.
that.
That's a good
But I will say,
I like
Danny,
that.
this is gonna come to a surprise to you, but I just kind of got out of that phase a little bit. I actually want to actually find a girlfriend, believe it or not.
Well, yeah, I get it. You need to get your heart broken.
Yeah, I mean, he fucked
mean-
0 chicks. He's worn out.
Okay,
you know?
pause. Pause. Do I need to show you my sex tape or something? Or
Yes,
what?
Yeah, let him watch it.
Please.
Let him watch it.
Wait, Jackson, you're
no other
18.
way. No.
Jackson,
Oh, now why'd I say that? Damn
no,
it.
you're wait, what?
You
What?
can hold your phone and show him. But
No, you-
Yeah, I'll
he'll
hold it.
react. He's not going to. Obviously, we can't show the sex
Yeah,
tape.
I'll just show- I'll
yeah,
show
let him
this.
react to it.
Yeah,
there we
yeah.
go. We got a sex tape
Let me see
going.
this.
This is gonna be. This could ruin you.
And I'm not gonna
What if-
double- I'm not
what
gonna
if he has
double
a
leg him.
9-inch cock.
What
I'm
does
not
she
gonna
think
double
about
leg him.
this?
No, you're not.
Hey, the ending is
And
funny.
you're not
though.
going to double lug.
yeah.
The
Like
ending's funny.
earlier.
Hey,
there
Jackson,
was an
you're
attack.
18, right?
I'm 19.
You're 19.
That
Greg.
was at the time.
Okay, okay. He's probably got a huge cock. Dude. It's probably gonna piss me off.
Oh God.
Wait, stand right there. So I want to make sure the audience can't see. You stand right there.
I'm looking to. I'll be able to tell. If
All right, good.
it is.
What's it like? Oh, I got him!
No, not on the drink. Not on the drink.
Dude, what the fuck, dude? It's just right here. It's just right there.
All right, did it start yet?
It's just right there.
No, they did you.
He very cleverly buried his cock like way deep in the girl's ass, so you couldn't assess the size.
Ass. It was anal.
No, it was vaginal, but it was
okay.
in the cheeks.
That's funny.
Gotcha.
What the fuck?
I don't know. That was you. That could have been. That could have been any
show him
brown
the whole
person.
thing.
Megan
Show
Glove.
him- He has to hear the very end of it.
He's got the whole thing.
I want to
dude.
see. I won't double like you again.
I love that your homie's I love that your homie's fucking backing you up on the sex tape though. That's a good friend.
Jackson,
dude.
I promise I won't double like you again. Show it to me again. I'll say here.
I'm
Show it to me at the
Silvio
end of it.
to
The end of
Tony
it.
Soprano.
He'll watch it. He's not gonna double like you. He's not gonna double like you.
No, I want to see it right now. Come on, look. I'm not.
He
in any
won't double
position-
like you. He won't.
I
double
actually
like
won't.
you.
I actually won't. I want to see what
I
he
know
does
he
at the
won't.
end.
No, he won't. He won't. I swear he actually told me. I promise you he won't.
Jackson,
Just
show me.
Dude, it's
You have my word. You have my
Shut
word.
the fuck up.
I'm not double legging you.
It's
He's
like
not
in
gonna double
jujitsu
leg.
when you lay on your back. Dude.
Yeah, this is a very docile, very very like it's a.
This better be incredible what you do at the end. I'm watching. Jackson is pounding. This girl has a fat, I'll say it, a slightly overweight ass.
Oh, you asshole!
I don't know where you managed to rope this one in. Clearly not the college gym.
Take your penis out and start masturbating. Fuck it.
Oh, is Vina getting turned on? I hope Vina's getting turned on.
Dude.
So Jackson is a hopeless POV cameraman. I don't even know what he's filming right now.
I'm
It's
the
okay.
cameraman now.
I wouldn't be surprised. You guys are both listening to AirPods, watching him fuck. Okay, Jackson he's having sex. Something's about to happen. What are you gonna do here?
I don't know what he's talking about. I think
No, dude, because you say something at the end, remember?
What do you say?
I just say okay.
Oh God!
Dude, I hate the triangle.
Tap.
Wait, what does he say at the end?
He says, yeah, baby. Or he says something weird like that. It's funny.
Oh damn!
Do you have a big cock? I think it's pretty good size.
You want to pull it out right now?
It's been a while since you've seen some college cock, huh?
Yeah, really, it's making me nostalgic.
I get it.
In my fraternity days, Leo, I couldn't walk down the hallway.
That was.
You couldn't walk down the hallway with your cock? What do you mean?
I couldn't walk down.
Without seeing a cock?
I couldn't walk down the
Guys
hallway.
would just whip it out?
Oh, it was like with those trees that throw apples in The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, shit.
Except for dudes were slinging cock
That's dope.
out of all the hallway doors.
Must have been fun.
That was good.
I love that everybody on the couch though is kind of like it's a lot of our fans encompass from the farthest places in the world like Finland and
Yeah.
and then the Jews in Hollywood, which we
Yeah,
need.
it's crazy. We get a Jew there, and then next to him, a guy who hates them.
Hey, you have to
Don't pin
be.
it on me. What the fuck?
I'm just joking.
We
No,
do.
you're good. You're good.
The
Listen,
Ukrainians have given white European people a bad name. Is Scandinavia considered Europe? It's
Yeah.
Europe.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
Europe,
for sure.
Good, good.
It's true though. Me and Danny we don't have the help of the Jews yet, so we do want to kind of ask how we can kind of get into the fraternity. I am 2% Ashkenazi Jew. So.
Yeah. What does your dad do, Jackson?
My dad, he's in real estate.
Of course.
Perfect. Perfect.
Well, there we
They're
go.
all business majors here, so.
Yeah.
So, what can your dad do to maybe ensure Leo and I get a nice deal
Yeah,
in the
get a nice
hills
deal.
of West
He actually
Hollywood?
in West Hollywood, he's more in
Where is he?
out of state, but he's semi-retired.
All right. Well, we're
basically.
going to need
Of
him to
course he
call
is.
up one of his
Connects,
buddies in
yeah.
the extensive network
Yeah.
your people maintain.
Burger Stein, either one.
Yeah. Okay.
See Burgerstein?
Whenever Austin says
Yeah, that's
anything
what I heard.
oddly, I thought he was saying Burger Stein, which I thought was some
That's
like
a good name for a fast
deep
food restaurant.
4chan conspiracy theory. And I was like, oh,
You know what? I'm stealing that name for like a fast food restaurant I will eventually open.
Bergstein.
Stein,
Bergstein.
man.
Yeah, fast food burgers.
I like it. It's
Kosher edition.
And instead of a bun on the
Kosher
top,
burgers.
the patty's got a yarmulke.
No, it's challah bread. Challah burgers.
Challah, that bread. That challah bread is one of my favorite breads.
It is. It's the best.
Unbelievable.
It's-
It is the best.
It's
Have you ever had challah French toast, Leo?
Yeah, it's crazy good.
My mom makes the best challah French toast.
You are
I
a
would
good
love
Jew,
to come
Leo.
over and have some.
No, you're not fucking my mom, Leo.
Do you have a sister?
I do have.
How
I
old
do have a
is she?
sister, but she's
too young.
14.
Okay.
Well, that's not too old for Leo.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Too young.
It
I
is
mean.
too
young.
young.
I'm sorry.
Definitely not.
Yeah, I'm definitely not having anywhere near Leo. Absolutely not.
Would
I
you,
know this man.
Jackson? Would you trust Leo in a cabin with your 14-year-old sister?
Oh, absolutely not.
sorry, Leo.
Absolutely not.
I'm sorry.
I don't think
If she
he
was of
I don't
age-
think
if
he'd
she was
try
of
to.
age,
I
I
don't think
wouldn't
he'd
try
try to.
anything.
I think I still think he would, but like not as obvious, where he could still get away with it.
Well, you
I
think
would
he would?
not
You think he would
try
try?
anything.
Like he'd
I
ask
would
her like some
not.
very fucked up questions, but he
I
says,
would not.
technically, I'm not trying to seduce
I
her.
would
If he's drunk,
I would.
Leo,
Very
would-
drunk.
Leo, let's not put that evil on Leo, dude.
Oh yeah,
Sorry,
we all know Leo.
We all know Saltine would be the guy who would do that.
That's right.
I'm sorry, Saltine.
No, but whatever. It's-
Bottom line is, no one's getting anywhere near my sister.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
Well, when she turns 17, though, I'm joking. When does she turn 18? Honestly, 2027.
I guess, yeah.
Cool. We'll all be there.
I think I've aged out of the 18, 19-year-old market, Danny.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
kind of
bachelorette
weird.
fame doesn't really get you. As
Now
much
it's like,
anymore.
no, I mean, the boys, you guys don't seem as loopy as girls in your age group. Like, girls 18, 19 are like borderline retarded.
Yeah,
and
I
it's
know.
hard. I
That's
mean, you know what I mean?
exactly.
And it's like, you can't, I can't, like, It almost feels like taking advantage of like a drunk chick if you really try to hook
That's
up with
literally how I
18, 19
feel
year old.
about that.
Because you
That's
could
why
just be like I don't know, bro. Like it's just not.
She would have to go to Stanford or Berkeley or something.
That's a good point, actually. Like a
That's
very
why-
super educated, like 18, 19-year-old, maybe it's better. But
Yeah,
Wait, honestly
Going
though, if
from
they're that
UCLA
educated, they
parties.
probably were like super shelters as a kid and have
and then
like
that's
very-
even
that makes
worse
it even
too.
better.
That's
Makes
even
it better.
Well, it makes it better for like a
For us.
long term thing. But like yeah, but either way, I mean ASU though. I mean I think
They're all
that
doorknobs.
there's probably a lot of 50-year-olds getting pussy from like ASU girls, right?
I wouldn't
mean,
be surprised.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like fucking.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Did you call them doorknobs?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
They turn.
They're
Everybody gets a turn.
Oh.
I mean, yes,
That's
but
old.
also they're just all like the same person. They're all like copy and paste of each other. ASU. Like if I show you a video,
They're all hot blonde girls who won't fuck Jackson Goldman.
oh wow, that's cold. That's cold. You set me up for that.
We
but-
got to fuck around on the pod a little bit. I don't know. We really love you guys though. That's why you're on the pod. Number one. So if we're messing around saying you don't get pussy, the point is we want you to get as much pussy as possible.
Has
That's
that been
the truth.
I do too.
This has been, I'd say, 95% of this podcast, Leo, is me and you telling Jackson and Saltine they get no pussy.
Yeah, dude, it's fucked up.
And then
dude.
telling Vina that his military is a joke.
It is right. I know. It's been an out of control pod, but it's a good one. You know, you guys. This is what you wanted. This is what you wanted. No, I like pods with people, people that are in the community and that like our stuff because they let us be who we are. See, like today, if we had like a guest that was like somebody that we wouldn't do all these things. We wouldn't truly be ourselves.
No. In front of
We'd
these
put
guys.
we'd put on an act for somebody out here that's because we want to be respectful and we're adults and stuff. But it's good to be with children sometimes. So we appreciate you guys.
Anytime.
You guys are good.
He does.
It's good to be with children.
I love to be surrounded by 18-year-olds.
But Danny, one thing that surprised me was me and Robbie both went to lots of UCLA frat parties our senior year of high school. And for me, going from UCLA girls to ASU girls was a mind-boggling difference.
Why?
Because UCLA girls, they're a lot more respectful. You can have a normal conversation
Really?
with them. So in a way, it's easier at UCLA.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
I'm not the kind of I'm not like a Chad who just kind of goes up like that. I'm
Sure.
I get it.
Yeah.
It's just not how I do my
Bro,
shit.
yes, you are.
How am I a Chad? How am I a Chad?
Wait, let's see
Well,
this.
if you can morph into a Chad every
I
now
can,
and then.
but
Or
like
at least try to.
I've
I
seen
just don't
you be,
like it.
I've seen you be a little bit of a Chad at the comedy club.
Oh,
at
my
the right
God.
time,
At
I
the
can
right
bring
time,
it in,
dude.
but it's not my
What?
usual move. That I would
Okay,
like to do.
I'll tell you why the fucking people at ASU can't. So the acceptance rate at UCLA is 10%. The acceptance rate at ASU is 88%.
That's true.
Stop.
There you
Everybody
go.
gets in? And why do they need
Yeah, you
that many
probably could've
people?
gone in.
But if so many people apply there, probably, right? Like they just like I
They're
don't
desert
Oh, yeah,
people,
it's-
Leo.
I get what you're
They're-
saying. I get-
they're-
There's not enough. It's huge, right? Like how many
I
people?
mean, lots of people go online too. So
they go online too,
Yeah.
right?
Dude, their
Also
minds are
people go
cooked
online.
by sun exposure.
Yeah, the
That's true.
desert rats, my buddy says.
They're desert rats, dude. So yeah, and that's something you got to consider. At UCLA, I think you should keep.
I'm scared. Sorry.
I think you should keep Jackson hanging around UCLA. I think you should keep hanging out there because that's where you're going to find a girl who, well, she's going to be your intellectual superior, not your intellectual.
Oh, yeah.
She will be Jewish, though. That you can find that.
That's true.
But yeah, a girl at UCLA, they're all on birth control. They probably, if they did get chlamydia or gonorrhea at a crazy frat party, they're smart enough to go recognize the symptoms and get it cured. Whereas at ASU, I've heard stories about ASU and like,
My buddy went there and it's there's a dark energy kind of surrounding it. To be
Oh,
honest,
really? That is
you know what I mean?
that
Like
is-
it's a dark energy. Like, bro, going out and like hooking up with girls that like fucked 4 guys that week, bro. Like, you know.
yeah, that's why I didn't really do as much over there because I just didn't really want to.
oh, that was the reason? Standards?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, dude.
I do
it-
have standards.
it
I'm sorry.
It's a gross feeling.
I'm
I did it
fucking-
like a few times. And just, it's like I know you were fucking like 2 other guys
Right.
this week.
I've literally,
saying.
It's
I've
just
literally
not a
heard
good
this.
feeling.
It's not a good feeling, bro. I've
don't like
I've
it.
been there, bro. Trust me. I know.
I've literally heard this, like, oh yeah, that's Cynthia's friends are in town. They both go to ASU. The one, Kendall, has anal herpes, and the other one might have herpes too. She's getting it checked. Like I've
Exactly.
heard that. I've heard that about girls from ASU,
Like crazy
Like they just
shit.
have herpes.
yeah.
Oh, they probably do.
Herpes is going around, dog.
Dude, herpes is scary. I would be honest. I'll take a lie detector test, but also you can't get on the Bachelorette with herpes. Like you can't. That's actually they hate the herpes. Hate people. There's people that defend herpes people, you know.
Yeah.
And they hate the Bachelor's like entity, bachelorette, bachelor, because you are not allowed to go on the show if you test positive for herpes. So that was 2019. I mean, obviously, it's been some time. But I've never had an outbreak.
Yeah. You're a carrier most likely, but you haven't exhibited any symptoms. I think we should do this. I think we should really raise the stakes on the Bachelorette. I think it should be 18 women without herpes competing for one guy with herpes.
I like that.
That'd be awesome.
And then I think whichever girl, quote unquote, wins has to get deflowered or rather herpified.
While he's flaring up.
Yes.
It can't be like any other time.
He's got to deliver it to the winner, the quote unquote winner.
Yeah, and it's shocking that Shia LaBeouf, he went on a couple podcasts and he put on a great performance. I mean, the motherfucker's this is the greatest one of the greatest actors in our age group, 35. He's unbelievable. He went on a couple podcasts and apologized for this, but the motherfucker knew he was flaring up, put makeup on the area and fucked a bitch to give her herpes, the girl he was dating. That's crazy. That is confirmed fact. That was like in court. Like I think he had to settle that. But he's going to be back in Hollywood, dude.
Damn.
Meanwhile, you need my big dick. Well, I'm kind of back in Hollywood too. All right,
Hell
Little
yeah.
Caesars.
Little
your boy's
Caesars,
back,
dude.
baby.
Let's go.
That
Boy's
is
back.
wow.
But what I'm saying is, dude, is not that one of the most heinous things you could do? Imagine someone did that to your sister.
How fucking
Oh, I'd
dare
kill
you
that fucker.
Wait,
even bring up that hypothetical?
Relax.
You sick bastard.
Stop.
Danny knows what I would do.
Wait, Danny, you
I'd
have
kill
a
that
sister?
fucker.
He does. She's
Yeah, what are you
dude.
gonna
That's
do?
his territory.
What are you gonna do, buddy?
How old is your sister?
Give him the mic.
Oh,
What would you
God.
do to my
Why would you
sister,
do this,
asshole?
dude?
Take her for a nice night out, dude.
How old are you?
19.
Where would you take her?
This place called Milo and Olive.
What is this place?
And talking to the microphone.
Milo and Olive?
Milo and Olive. It's this really good pizza place in Santa Monica.
Uh-huh.
That's cool.
Yeah. Would you be? Since,
Yeah,
Would,
I'm not a douchebag like fucking Jackson here.
would
you take her on a nice date?
Would you be? Would she be drinking a Mai Tai and you be drinking a Shirley Temple?
You can't drink, so would you? She's older than 8. She's close to 30 now, right?
Let's. She's
That's
in her
his
30s.
Wait, she's 30?
She's 35.
that is
Let's
exactly
role
his
play.
territory.
Hi,
what he wants?
I'm Danny Mullen's sister. What's that tattoo you have? Show me that tattoo.
It's a Sacred Heart.
Oh my God, that's so deep. That's
Where-
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
It's a Jesus thing.
Is it really a Jesus thing?
Yeah.
Are you a devout Christian?
Yeah, I'm getting there.
All right, we're done with this role play. But that's
Yeah,
cool.
I didn't like it either.
At least you have a. That's cool. I respect the Jesus tattoo. I thought it was a tribal tattoo when you first walked in, which is why I wanted to call attention to it.
It's the
Fair.
Jewish tribe.
Are you as good of a? Because I feel like you're probably about the same level of Christian that Dino and Austin are, which is like not. Like Dino and Austin are hardcore Christians until some dizzy skank crosses their path.
Oh, no, I'm
and
the
then they
same
are
way.
fucking
Almost
not
the same
Christian.
way.
Then they are not Christian.
Hey, I mean, like, I'm Christian enough that, it's like no gay shit. You see what I mean?
That's a hard fucking rule right
That's
there.
what I'm talking about.
Manny Pacquiao, bro, one of the greatest boxers ever, straight just says that, man. He does not like the gays, dude.
There was a guy,
Wait.
dude who closed out our open mic today.
Oh.
He was a Mexican guy who got up there and was like, man, I'm homophobic, dog. I don't like gay fools, dog.
Yeah, straight up, bro. You go to an open mic, first of all, it can be where you get interrupted, like the time Danny did, which is really shocking that happened. I bet you.
She apologized for it today.
I bet.
She
really?
Yeah, she apologized.
Well, because she got a talking to.
I told Joe. I was like, that's fucking bullshit.
And Joe he was probably went up there and he was like, oh, you thought that was offensive? And
Yeah.
then went up. And Joe said sometimes, fourth wall Joe, dude, does
Yeah,
some
yeah.
crazy shit. So
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
I've seen him do some crazy shit. Anyway, point of the story is it could either be like you get interrupted or you would hear the craziest shit you'll ever hear at a comedy club. So open mics are interesting. It can be interesting.
What were you saying? Make your case.
Oh, yeah. You guys were talking about Manny Pacquiao and
Yeah.
said homophobic.
Doesn't like the gays, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as a Christian, I'm gonna be honest. I don't hate gay people, dude. I really don't.
That's
You
good.
know?
And?
a lot of my favorite artists are gay.
Like?
Elton John, Frank Ocean, Freddie Mercury, Tyler the Creator.
Art's gay,
Are the
so
Raiders gay? I don't know.
I think
I don't know.
He looks gay.
from what I
to be
heard.
honest.
What do you so maybe you'd be open minded if somebody wanted to do something gay with you?
I mean, me and him, we already do
No, not joking though. But what if hypothetically a YouTuber was like, hey man, I like your style, I like your haircut. It's the TikTok fuckboy especial.
I mean, no, I wouldn't do it.
You would?
Would you ever give the guy a hand job while talking about your favorite video to him?
No.
Okay, well, whatever. That's a good move. I heard that's like a certain guy that I know likes that. He likes when like an 18-year-old just like jerks him off. And,
Are you insinuating that I do that?
No. Who do you mean? A guy I know, dude.
He's talking about himself, Danny.
I have heard of a YouTuber we know, like watching his videos while he got blown
No, dude.
as a joke. But I will not have
that?
it. I will not
I
have
know
it
who
out
it is.
there.
I know who that is,
I
dude.
get jerked off by 18-year-old girls while they're talking about my favorite videos. I will not have that out there. That's slander.
Dude, anything I say on this pod, like, dude, people that ever get upset about anything you say on a pod, dude, you come on, dude. Like, obviously that's not true.
That was just so hyper specific
It was,
as
dude,
to be
it was.
believable. It's one thing we're like, ooh, Leo in a cabin with a 14-year-old. But when you're like,
All right.
yeah, I know this guy who likes to put on the rating Stanford University video and have an 18-year-old whisper in his ear while she jerks him off. People are going to be like, Daddy's a sick fuck.
Time out. I'm going to ask you honestly, though. You got to be honest.
Yeah,
if
yeah.
an 18-year-old hit you up and wanted to do that,
Yes.
though,
He just said it straight to you.
I mean, like, why? Anybody listening right now, whatever they
which
do.
video, dude? She asks you to pick the video. What do you fucking pick it, then?
Show us your penis. No, I'm joking.
No, yeah.
That's a good one.
But like anybody right now, if I was like, hey, I'm going to send an 18-year-old to your house to jerk you off, and she's going to pump you up on the thing you're most proud of, everybody would say yes, right?
What video, bro? You got to choose
It's got to
the
be
video.
the one where you have sex with the prostitute.
That's right. That's
Hell
not a bad
yeah.
one, actually. You could reach climax right around the time that you were talking to me on the phone call.
Oh, that's a sync up, dude.
Yeah.
That's a sync up. I'll come twice as hard.
Yeah.
I'll steal power from the other. No.
It was like, yeah, you couldn't get like it too hard. She was like kind of gross.
Oh, I have
naked
a
or-
question about the
Oh.
video. Like, what did she do though? Like, when you just straight up called Leo, like, what did she say?
This guy's a
Did she, like,
hardcore fan. He's watching
turn
videos
around?
from
that's dope, bro.
2019.
Hey,
I like it. I
love
like you, dude.
I like them a lot, dude. That's why
They're
they're
cool.
here on this pod.
I like the fans, too.
Yeah, they're the best.
I'm sorry if I told anybody to suck my dick at the start of the pod.
Yeah, dude. It's
I mean, if you're 18 and you want to pump me up on my
You wanna suck
videos
his
and you're a
dick.
chick, I'll make an allowance if you're a guy. But what did she do to me in the room?
Or like once you called Leo, did she like turn around and was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Or
I
like,
think she knew that we were going to be pulling some shenanigans for footage.
okay.
But that girl, I've told the story on the podcast, but she hit me up. She was lectured that we could not hang out ever, her and I, outside of the whorehouse by her madam. And then not a month after I left, she hit me up, said she was in LA and wanted to hang out. I got the magic stick, dog.
That's right. Nah, she looked like she was into him from the beginning, though. It was kind of like that.
Did you hang out with her, Danny?
No, come on, dude. You think I fucking freelance with hookers?
Yes.
That's
No.
such a Danny Mullen thing to do at the time.
The time, yeah.
No, no. I like a more wholesome girl, you know, that doesn't work in a brothel.
It's
Yeah,
tough.
fair
dude.
enough. Fair enough.
It's tough. I feel like, dude, you know, you get they normalize like fucked up shit in LA. Like if you're here for a long time and you're like hanging out with sometimes like you see guys that you look up to that are like dating a chick that like you know fucks on the internet and you're just like, is this normal? But it's not that normal. You know what I mean? It's probably not healthy to do it. You know, so
Yeah.
long term. I mean, I don't think Danny. Would you ever date a chick that's like really like has a big OnlyFans account kind of thing?
I think I could deal with a chick who only did nudes, but if a chick's doing boy-girl shit, that definitely draws.
That's wild,
And also, if I had any reason to believe she was an escort on the low, absolutely not. And I would need thin evidence for that. I would jump to conclusions. So if the girl just seemed to be well behaved, she just has a great body and does some OnlyFans stuff, I could live with that. But if she's starting to pop up with some suspicious geotags, then I would be like, where were you in the Middle East? Oh, the Emirates. What's happening here?
Yeah.
So I would be on the lookout for that. But if a girl's doing like boy-girl hardcore shit, or I have reason to believe she's been an escort of any. And even if like a guy, even if it's like a seeking arrangements thing, and a girl's just getting some money under the table to like hang out with dudes, no.
No, fuck that.
Yeah.
Dude.
Hey,
You
but
can't,
like,
obviously,
as
yeah.
far as the OnlyFans thing, like, what if she wanted you in her videos, dude?
Hey,
You already know, bro, that like You already know that you could make a lot of money doing that.
There's a dollar.
But you
There's
should
a dollar
Danny
amount
Mullen
that
sex
would
tape,
that
dude.
would
I'd pay
push him
for it.
over.
There is,
the
and by the way,
edge.
Vina, you guys
Should.
would probably kill it because you guys both could be like, oh, we're 19.
shit,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
You guys could.
We're two dumb 19 Finnish, people from Finland. We don't know what's going on.
The age of
Send
consent.
us your money. You
it's,
know.
it's probably like fucking the age of consent's like 15 in Finland.
What is
dude.
the age
You
of
should just say
consent
you're
in Finland?
15.
Probably the same as here.
Early 18.
There isn't one though. He doesn't even know.
Alcohol is 18.
Alcohol is
In
18,
Finland,
so it's
yeah.
probably like it's probably less than that.
Vina,
Yeah,
you should say you're 10.
probably-
Vina should say he's 10. You look like you're in middle school.
Vina, yeah. The thing is that okay. So we know
16.
me and Danny have
Called it.
We've seen what that age group does on the OnlyFans, and it's shocking. Like for example, we know Jack Doherty and his the group of chicks. I know all the insight because of Jacob, and I know that these girls, like one of them, is making like $80,000 a month, and she doesn't even do nudes because she's in that age group. Because it's a bunch of creepy old guys. So it is kind of like we're not telling you to do this, but we are saying that there's a gold mine there. Because of your age group, it's weird. It's a weird thing, but I don't think mentally.
Yeah, I don't
long-term,
think it's good mentally.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not Vina.
I couldn't do it. I think I look gross naked. That's my own personal opinion. I think my cock would look terrible on camera. And
Let's see it. No, I'm kidding.
I'll show it to you.
I'll
But you're gonna have to
show-
suck it, dude. While we watch my favorite video.
You just need to like market towards that. You like make the website like average.jizz or something like that. And
If you did,
Average
bro,
dot
I mean,
jizz.
average.jizz is not a bad name, dude, for for your porn empire. Now, I think the moment you do that, I don't know, man. I think it's just. I don't know, man. I don't think that it's that healthy. Then what's next? You know what I
Agreed.
mean?
I fucking am with you, dude.
Yeah.
I don't even like having sex with girls that I don't care about. I don't even really like that much. If you're drunk and you're in Vegas and you're in party mode, you can do it, and then it's like, yeah, bye-bye, and it's sort of natural and accepted. But a lot of times here, when I like seduce a girl sober and hook up with her, then there's this awkward after phase where you kind of got to pretend you like her, but maybe you don't, and
It's a very tough, navigating the single world. It seems it's always grass is greener because you're in a relationship and you feel bored, and then you want to go out into the single world, and it ends up being like you're like banging a bunch of ASU whores. Like, yeah, on paper that seems like a great idea, right, Danny? Wouldn't it be fun to go visit that campus and walk around and get recognized by one of the young? Maybe we plant him in there, blow us out like Danny and Leo. You guys are huge YouTubers. What's going
I
on?
knew that was oddly specific. Like Leo's like, wouldn't it be great to go to ASU? There are all these young chicks, and then one of them comes up and says she recognizes you from ABC as the Bachelorette. Then you bend her over doggy style and you make her call you daddy.
Okay,
And then you
stop.
sext with her for 6 months afterwards until she gets a boyfriend and blocks you.
Oh God,
You're hyper specific.
That
You
is
fuck
specific, yeah.
been there.
pin there, dude.
But see, Leo, it's like it's not about having one night stands and shit. It's about developing a harem.
Well, okay,
As Jesus would want.
as Jesus. Would
Hey, I mean,
I
like
know, you
Abraham
Christian
and
fuck.
shit. They had a lot of
You are
wives.
so
King
Christian.
Solomon.
They did have a lot of wives. I mean, look, what it really truly does to go out there and be a guy that can get a lot of chicks, it just makes you be the best version of yourself. Because it's a weird thing where it's like, if you are a good version of yourself, if you're doing well, for some reason, the vagina is attracted to that, right? So I think that's what the goal that's what we mean by try to go out there and get some pussy. But of course, if you're a young man and you haven't experienced that, I think every man should go through a time where he's chasing some tail. don't you
Yeah.
think?
I will say this, and Saltine, listen up. This is relevant
Yeah,
to you.
Saltine really needs to
all
hear
you,
this.
everybody in this room except for Vina, everybody take a knee.
Yeah, take
Listen,
a knee.
You guys are like NFL quarterbacks who have thrown 3 touchdowns and 27 picks this season.
That's right.
That's all of you guys except for Vina.
Except for Vina.
Vina is
Can I do
fucking.
it too?
He's making 2-point conversions with this fucking Asian beauty over here.
Yes.
Listen, you guys, you can still go out and chase pussy like Leo's saying and be successful in the short term, even if your life is a fucking mess. What you guys should aim for is being attractive to women if the one night stand turns into something more. You should have your life together enough so that if you meet a beautiful woman at the coffee shop and then you go on a date with her and then she comes over for some wine later that night and she stays the night and then you hang out later that week, that she would be attracted to you at every stage of that interaction.
Yes.
Am I perfect? No, but I'm making strides toward it. I cleaned out my car yesterday.
Nice.
I was actually very insecure about my car lately with chicks. It was so dirty. I went and fucking got it super clean.
Nice.
Yeah, I got my apartment. Two Guatemalans came over and made sure that thing was spotless. I confess I didn't do anything. They did it all.
The Guatemala.
You paid.
I handed $120 cash to the Guatemalan woman, and she gave me very shady instructions over Google Translate not to let her husband see
Wow.
the money. So I think she's not paying him his share. That's a completely different issue. But guys, if you are effective men, women will be a byproduct, okay? And it's, again, it shouldn't all be just, when I was in San Francisco, I was a fucking hopeless, broke, shithead drunk. And I could trick girls into fucking me. But you'd come home and my bedroom was a mess and there was a giant Carlo Rossi bottle filled with piss next to my bed. You can't have that, okay? So you, Jackson, you're at a terrible university. Make the most of it by engaging in extracurriculars.
Yes.
Join a club.
Already on it.
Join a club. Your Jew buddy should be able to point you towards some good ones. Get in shape, okay? You're looking
Yeah.
pretty good, but I saw a little bit of belly over that girl's ass in the sex tape.
Yeah, I lost a lot of weight since then.
Good.
That was a freshman 15.
You, alleged Christian boy, lose the rings. You're trying too hard.
He's right. Fuck.
Lose the rings, okay? That's making you less dateable. Also, get a haircut that I don't see in 50 billion TikToks every day with
It's
some
called the
douchebag
Edgar.
going like this.
Y'all said the same thing.
Dino.
That's so funny.
We'll end with Dino. It's too much.
Yeah.
Austin, you're doing all right. Just maybe take it a little easy on the weed sometimes.
Yeah,
That's
the
all I'll
weed.
say.
Yeah.
You got a
The
nice
weed got
ride.
me.
You guys both have nice rides. Just
Choose
take it a
pussy
little,
over weed
and,
sometimes.
and maybe hit 15 push-ups before you get in the shower in the morning.
It's not bad.
15 push-ups.
You guys have a really nice area for a little gym. You know that with
I know.
where
I've
the
been
mirror.
working out. Yeah.
Or
Well, I just been
outside too.
going
You
to the
guys
gym.
You guys should have more exercise equipment at the house.
Saltine.
Yeah, that's true.
Saltine, your turn. Saltine, you there? Kill yourself. Dino. And me being a single guy, I've had to take a look at myself because I was single last when I was in my 20s, which is a
Yeah.
different ballgame than being single in your 30s. A lot more is expected of you. I'm still this shithead with a dirty Mercury Sable. My apartment's decent. That's cool. I got a cool gig. But, I'm the guy who leaves the house with unmatching socks and with a
Yeah.
dirty pair of fucking sneakers. I got to think about that. I've been trimming my nose hairs lately. I have to shave. I can't go out with fucking lotion and cum stains on the bottom of my shirt from that morning's beat sesh. A lot of stuff, dude.
That's right, man.
I got to have a refrigerator stocked with some respectable stuff when women come over. I admit it, dude. Having your life together, there's a lot. You got to dust under your bed. You got to organize your closet. It's fucking tough.
Yeah.
And we're never going to be perfect. But the closer we can get to that ideal, whereas if the woman of your dreams came and hung out with you for a full week, that you would never be embarrassed, that's what we got to strive toward.
Yeah.
As
And
men.
And I'm right there
Yes.
with them. Dude.
I like that.
I'm right there
I
with
love
them
that.
too.
Yeah.
And striving towards the perfection is the most important because I'm far from it, as obviously you guys know. Can't clean my room. Can't be monogamous in a relationship. I oftentimes I'll call it a day around noon.
Can't
Just
take
fucking-
no for an answer.
Can't. You sly son of a bitch.
Yeah, Leo. I mean, you being a rapist is it's not even on
Stop.
the top of the list
It's
of your
not
flaws.
the worst.
Yeah, it's not the worst.
Cleaning the room is like,
Yeah, but
that's
That's the least you can
that's
do.
the worst.
Remember that
That's
time?
the worst.
Remember that time you groped a girl in the military and they put you in the brig, which is actually
Don't
like
talk
it's like a
about
ball pit.
it was like a timeout. But yeah, guys. Also, we're not perfect by any means, and we're just kind of floating around on this earth with you guys. But it is fun to do life on while doing a podcast because I feel like it's documenting kind of how we feel at least every week, and there's definitely a lot of truthful moments and. I don't know. I feel. I thought I had a lot of fun on this pod today.
That was good, man.
Yeah.
And we all make fucking mistakes, dude. You just got to keep learning.
That's right.
I have been a fucking shithead almost nonstop. Hopefully, I feel like my instances of shitheadness maybe half every year, But when I was 29, I was still committing like 28 shithead crimes per year. So, the number is halving slowly.
Yeah, and same. So you guys are going to probably make some mistakes as you grow up, but just remember that they don't define you.
No.
You know that you need my big dick on a girl's Instagram in 2010, 9. Doesn't define who you are.
And Leo, if you tell anybody about this, I'll fucking kill you with your hands around her throat.
Correct.
Doesn't define you
doesn't
either.
define you. It's just a little threat.
Just a little.
You're a piece of shit.
I kid.
Can't
Leo,
be serious for too long.
Saltine, everything that happens to Saltine's his fault, though.
Yeah,
That's one
Saltine,
thing
we
that
hope you die, and we hope. Where is he? I don't know what
Where's
he's
this
doing.
guy?
Yeah,
He probably
so,
passed out,
where
bro.
is he?
Last time he was here, bro, he had like 2 or 3 shots and he passed out in their bathroom. And that was like a
alcohol or
comfortable.
edibles?
Did it seem like a comfortable place for him? He was like, it looked like this was the best place he passed out that week.
Yeah, he was dying in there.
Dude, there's so many. There's sofas galore. There's sofas downstairs too.
There's
right?
so many. Wayne, Vena, what are you doing in
What's
LA,
up?
my
What's
friend?
up?
What are you up to?
I'm in Finland.
Yeah, no, in LA. Why'd you come? Just to visit?
Oh, just visiting.
How long are you
visiting.
here? Just
It's still a week. Still a week.
You guys love LA, huh?
Yeah, we like it. We like it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, it's been the Leo and Danny show. I think it's been a good show.
Check out the Patreon, the Leo and Danny Patreon. We have a lot of fun. Vena, you're going to be, if you can, this Wednesday, come back for the Patreon.
Oh yeah,
I would
for
love
sure.
to have
I'll be
you.
down.
Yeah, hell yeah, come on,
Yeah,
come on, you
we'll be
boys.
down.
If you're in town too, that'd be great.
Yeah. At
Maybe
least
give her a
Saturday,
couple
I'm good
drinks
time.
for the Patreon ones.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
See anything fun?
Hey, we'll have Vena and his beautiful Asian
bit more
bride
sauced.
on the Patreon. So check that
more
out.
sauced.
And thank you
Yeah.
again for subscribing to the Leo and Danny Show. Check it out. And thank you guys. We'll be back next week.
I'm sorry. One of the Google searches says which country has a 9-year-old age of consent.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
These guys.
Maldives. Oh. We rolled in Angola, Mexico.
That's not okay.
12 in Mexico.
That's not okay, bro.
Dude, Germany's 14.
That is not okay. Germany being 14 is not okay. None of these are okay.
Dude, the South Sudan
Germany
makes sense, but oh my God.
9 is fucking nuts.
Where I don't even know where Maldives. Look up where Maldives
The Maldives,
is.
that's a
that's like
popular.
by India,
Danny,
like,
that is a
that's an island.
popular vacation
I
destination.
bet
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
fucking-
Jeffrey Epstein
South
and his
Asia.
homies.
It's
like
got a
right
crescent
by-
moon.
Look at it.
Yeah, it's right by like.
Dude, that is so sketchy. That looks like Epstein's
I mean, it won't
Island.
matter. It's gonna be like
the
underwater.
fucking main image looks like Epstein's Island.
It's gonna be it's gonna be underwater in 50
Dude.
years anyway. so-
Anybody-
True, it is going to be underwater 50 years.
Dude,
yeah.
we need to station some Iron Dome missiles off the coast to
Yes.
just shoot down any plane that leaves there.
Yeah,
or
seriously.
heads there. If it's
Or-
going there from America, just shoot it down.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, if you're an American going to the Maldives,
just shoot the
dude.
plane down, dude. To go fuck a 9-year-old.
Oh
All
my
right. It's
God.
been the Leo and Danny Show.